Been frank, but in this ocean like dangers, grief below the waves. I feel the love lost and the people I can't shake. Is it regret those newly healed hearts that I can't break? She asked me what I see. I say a depth I can't escape. I say a depth we can't escape. Bombs fall from a mother's eyes, while fireworks light my skies. Stories summarize with an ignorant man's lies. And I can't lie, I know. If my name's known, yesterday could be my tombstone. Thinking of Harriet and I'm okay as I move on. These letters from Hermes Satchel, each one delicate, the curve is fragile. Can't say he's much of a god, or a dad, a term deadbeat, demi-factual, demigod. Each word lives in between divinity and division, somewhere where I find a space to share my vision. A little timid, a little insistent, a little New York, a little Olympus. They say that it's fallen, I say it's our sin and the altar our hearts. There's too much greed in it, I know equal parts. I stay with narcissists, they call us narcissistic. How far from the vision if the sea sees us true? Is this river indifferent? What part of God's story are we killing our siblings? This palace stained with blood, this second Olympus. A child rolls in mud, and this quill has been gifted. Damn.
No gift is secure, start to stand, start a war. Give me fire, give me wood, put a tariff on the goods. And it doesn't make sense, cause the boys built a fence, and they're raising the rent. I swear to God, the brains are getting softer. And when you wanna make a point, it's gonna cost you. Shot to the mind, heart off here. You gotta get it off here. And what's a girl to do? In a world where a man with his hands in his pants is telling me what I have to gain and to lose. Can't even get a bag off these songs that I have when I'm chasing my youth. It's ugly, no Aphrodite, cause everybody wants a bite of me. The poor man's spite is God's truth. Can't even get a bag when I'm chasing my youth. God damn it.
Mama said love's hard to find, cause daddy never showed her what it looked like. And I'm starting to think she might be right, or maybe I was just born in the wrong time.
Yo, if you're with us in the chat over on Twitch or YouTube, what's going on? Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great Halloween weekend. Let us know what you got up to in the chat. We're gonna get started here very shortly, but if you are in the chat, you want to submit your music, make sure you hit !submit. If you want to skip the queue, !skip is gonna explain how to do it. We'll be live for the next 2 hours, listening to your music, giving feedback. What's up? We got the camera on now. We got the camera on right now. One True EC, thank you so much for subbing. Again, man, I appreciate you. 8 months in a row. That's real as fuck. You don't have to support like that, but I do appreciate it. If you guys are in the chat, as always, it's free for you to submit your music. All you have to go do is hit !submit. It's gonna take you over to Nero. If you're on TikTok, it's nero.fam/KayvanMD. If you're on YouTube, you can also use the same commands, !submit, !skip. Those are gonna bring up the submission form and the skip instructions. We're gonna try and get through as many songs as possible today, but if you do want to submit some music, just make sure you get in there. Just jump straight to the top of the queue. So, sorry, I have this country song saved from another stream, but it's not necessarily what I'm in the mood for right now, so we're gonna skip forward. If you are in the chat, you want to submit, make sure you get in there, nero.fam/KayvanMD to submit. It's free to submit your music. I'd love to hear your music, all right? Send it in. That's totally fine. If you want to skip the queue, there is a way to guarantee you get played on stream today. And, well, I don't know what's going on with Nero right now. I'm getting some glitchy shit. Hold on.
Okay.
The fuck? Where's the Nero person when I need him, bro? Ola! Welcome to the chat. Yeah! We are live. It's Monday. How's everybody's weekend? Let me know in the chat. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, we're good. We're started. We're up and running. If you are in the chat, you want to submit music, it's free. Submit your music. !submit. If you want to skip the queue, it's !skip. It's really up to you, whatever you want to do. I'm here. We've got 25 in the queue so far. We've got 6 in the paid skip queue. So we'll do 5 in the paid skip queue. We'll do a free skip. If we don't have more paid skips, we'll just do free skips. It's really up to you guys. I'm not that pressed. I just do this because I enjoy it. I love giving back to the artist community, and I love helping artists grow and develop, and that's really what this stream is about. We're going to give it a couple more minutes just to let the guys get in here, let the community get in here before we get started. So you do have time to submit your music if you have not already. The song we're listening to right now is called Todos Lloramos, and it's by an artist named Mulaney, who's fucking awesome. Really, really big fan of what we heard here. This was something that got sent over to us on stream. I can't remember when, probably a couple months ago. But yeah, how's everybody's weekend? Let us know in the chat. What'd you guys get up to? What were you excited about? There wasn't as many drops last week, but was there any drops you guys were listening to that you loved? Let us know. If you're with us on TikTok, Nero.fan/KayvanMD to submit your music for free. Drop some likes in there. Share it with your friends. We're trying to create a space for independent and emerging artists to get real, actionable, constructive feedback in a respectful manner. That is the whole point of our stream. We get super detailed. We give really great feedback on the songs, how things can improve, how artists can grow, how they can develop. I've been working in the music industry for like 10 plus years. I've been an artist myself, produced music. I work at Genius, so I've been at Genius for the last 8 years, working on the content side of things, and then also running the distro arm, signing artists, putting out projects for the last 4 years. So I've done everything from DSP pitching, curator pitching, signing artists, structuring deals, social scheduling, all that kind of shit too. So, nah, you're good, bro. One True EC. What's your artist name again? We'll go find it. Limo, what's up? How you doing? I'm good. I can't complain too much. It's been a long day. I'm a little tired. I was playing fucking Arc Raiders last night, maybe until too late, which is great. Arc Raiders slaps. If you guys haven't played it, highly recommend. It's very good. Fleetwood Huey. All right, let's go find you, bro. If you are in the chat, just make sure you do the skips on Nero. It's actually cheaper, so that's kind of the big thing. That was why I moved it over there, because I just, you know, I'm not here to take money from artists. I think like that's one of the biggest issues I see with the music streaming space in general. Is like everybody's just trying to like take money. You know what I mean? Like I've got a job, so I don't need to do that. This is really more about helping artists grow and develop and figuring out how we can help them improve over time, and that's really what this is about. That's what this community is about. We do a bunch of cool shit. We got a bunch of free opportunities. I'm running a contest right now with Dolby Atmos for their accelerator program in New York this December. So if you want to submit for this, all you got to do is go watch this video, hit the link tree, submit. I was going through all the submissions today. Look, enter Dolby Atmos Accelerator Program. Somebody's gonna get to perform in New York, get a complimentary Atmos mix and studio session where we'll bring you in and have you mix your music in Atmos as well. We've also got a live free Q&A with the Dolby team tomorrow in the Discord at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you haven't joined the Discord, Jay, what is it, dude? Please, sir.
Our perception
like 6 times. Sorry, my dog is pressing me. He's been pressing me all day, man. He needs to chill. He's been tucked into his bed more times than I can count today. More times than I can count. It's like that sometimes. Anyway, free live Q&A in the Discord tomorrow. If you want to join the Discord, you can do that. It is free for you to join and ask questions. We'll be talking about the Dolby Creator Lab, the Dolby Accelerator, Atmos Accelerator Program, what that is, how you guys can get involved, even beyond what we're doing with Dolby in Kayvan's house. We'll also be talking to Pascal Paul, not Pedro Pascal, sorry, Pascal Paul, who is an audio engineer with like 13 years experience. He's just started his own studio, started his own business, so we'll be talking about all kinds of things. For any of the engineers who are in the chat, we'll be talking about how you can kind of grow your business, how he's built his studio out, how he finds clientele, some of the things he's worked on, some of the tips he has for you guys to grow as well. So we're going to talk about both of those things tomorrow in the Discord. So make sure you pop out. It's going to be really cool. I'm really excited for this one. I wrote all the questions myself, so I'm going to be doing more of the interviewing stuff tomorrow. But yeah, if you're in the chat, make sure you submit music. We are going to get started here very shortly. For anybody who doesn't know what this is, I'll explain who I am and what we do in a minute. We are going to give it like a minute or two for people to get in here. But a couple things. Go follow us on Kayvan's House 1, because you have to do that to enter for this contest. Make sure you go check out this post. It's the first pinned post on the Instagram. It's going to explain what the contest is, what you guys will win, and how to enter. So make sure you check that out. We've also got artist advice, things that I've seen artists, like mistakes I've seen artists make year and year and year and year out. All right, I've been doing this for a while, and I've seen a lot of shit. Like, I've heard a lot of shit. I've seen a lot of artists make a lot of mistakes. I'm just trying to share with you guys the mistakes I've seen so we can help you learn and develop and grow. We've got advice from other artists for rising artists as well. Look, Armani White gave some, Monrovia gave some, Daisha McBride, Christina GG. I'm sorry, I need to go tuck my dog in again because he's just going to cry at me for the next hour if I don't. So I'll be right back. I got to tuck my dog in. But in the meantime, check out some of the songs we found on live stream. I'll be right back, okay? One second. All right, we're back, man. He's tucked. He's comfortable. We're hoping he stays there for the rest of the stream. Anyway, what we do here, every Monday and Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Like I said, the last 10 plus years I've been working in the music industry. I've done a little bit of everything. I've been an artist manager for a really long time. I've worked with artists on the distro side for the last 4 years. I've generated over 60, maybe 70 million streams, maybe 100 million streams if we're being really real, across both of those things for independent and emerging artists. Mostly done with no budget, mostly done just by hard work and literally just like busting ass, trying to make shit work. I've started building the Kayvan's House platform for just a way to support independent and emerging artists. So every Friday, Saturday, we do our New Music Who This playlist, which is new music we found from the community. We also have the songs from the comments, which if you go comment, I'll go listen to music. I try to make this as easy as possible. I don't know why some people try to make it as hard as possible to submit music. I make it as easy as possible. Go put a song in the comments. Put an artist name in the comments. I'm going to go listen to it. If I like it, I'll playlist it. Same thing for the songs we found on live stream. I do this every single Tuesday. You'll see one of those go up tomorrow with songs that we found here on stream. Like I said, we've got our free Q&As in the Discord. This is just an educational thing for you guys to help you grow and develop and just make your lives easier. That's literally all I'm interested in. What up, Devious? Welcome to the chat. So yeah, look, all of these things are free. Discover monthly playlist, which I was so happy to see Quage be like, yo, it's really fire. I love it. I was listening to it today. Go check it out. It's one of my favorite ones I've made. I'm updating the next month's version of this as well. We have our At Home With interview series, which is artists from our community. We get to know them a little bit better. We just highlight them. Again, none of this shit is paid. This is all just free content that I make to support independent and emerging artists. What else, man? That's kind of it. We just do stuff to help you guys. So twice a week, Mondays, Thursdays from 6 to 8, we get on here, we get feedback, we listen to music, we answer your music industry questions. If you're in the chat, please let us know what you think of the songs as well. It's free for you to submit. All you have to do is go to Nero.fam/KayvanMD. If you're on Twitch or YouTube, you can hit !submit or !skip, and that's going to bring up the submission form. And that's it. If you're in the chat, please be respectful of each other. That's really the only rule that I actually have in here. I don't like people being disrespectful about other people's art because it's a subjective thing in general. So if you can focus on the technical aspects of what you think could improve, if there's anything, that'd be great. Every 5 paid skips, we'll do a free skip at random using the spinning wheel, but we will go through some paid skips first. If you want to guarantee a song gets played on stream today, $5 for a regular skip, $10 for a super skip. Both of those will guarantee a song gets played on stream before the end of the stream. That is, however, it's really up to you if you want to do that or not. Dom Cruz, what's up? So, Taro, is this the song you're reviewing? Not yet. We haven't started yet. We're about to get into the songs that have been submitted right now, but right now we are listening to the songs we found on live stream playlist, which is on my Spotify profile and my way of keeping track of all of the songs that we've heard on stream that I really like that stand out to me, right? So, this year, I don't know who that is. Who's the feature? I don't know who that is. Am I supposed to know who that is? What? You need to explain that one, King Shamash. But yeah, 700 songs playlisted this year over the last 11 months, which is a lot of streams. We've done a lot of streams. If you want to submit, Nero.fam/KayvanMD. If you come over to Twitch or YouTube, the audio will be better and the video will be better, but it's really up to you. If you want to watch it over on TikTok, you can. So the Man vs. Nephew is a generational song. Okay. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, we playlist songs, save songs. I highlight them on my socials as well every single week, especially the ones that really stand out. You can send in released or unreleased music. It's really up to you. Music videos, whatever you want. I'll also be pulling up socials as we go, so if we hear something we like, we're going to follow the artist as well. So send your music in. I'd love to hear it. We got a nice little cube building right now. We're starting with Nam, who's a really amazing artist that is not or has not released any music officially yet, but it's really cool. Actually, and this is kind of a funny thing because today I also listened to another artist like this where they hadn't released any music yet, but the music that they're sitting on is fucking amazing. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. This is probably the final song for his EP, just a draft right now, waiting on the final. Hope you like. You guys are going to see how this goes, so make sure you submit. And as always, if you have any music industry questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. I will give you a very candid, non-bullshit answer as to how I feel and how I think that you can get the most out of what you are trying to do. That is literally what I do. Like, I'm here to give you the real ass fucking answer to the questions that you have, not the bullshit generic ass answer that you have. How are the 27 people in the queue already? Because submissions have been open since Thursday's stream. And we're live on Twitch and YouTube, which are our predominantly bigger platforms for us. TikTok is a new one. So if you want to submit, that's why I'm always saying, if you guarantee that you get played, do the paid skip. There is only right now 8 songs in the paid skip. So once we get done with the paid skips, we'll do free skips at random. As we get further towards the end of the stream, in about an hour and 15 minutes, we'll do a whole free skip section for about 30 minutes. Okay? So lots of options for you. It's not about taking money. It's just that we have a paid skip queue so you guys can guarantee you get played if you want to or need to get played on a specific day. It's totally up to you. Also, our skips are fucking way cheaper than everybody else, which is the other thing where I'm just like, yo, like, stop supporting people who are trying to rob you all the time. First piece of advice for you. Motherfuckers are trying to take your money. You can submit for free. I'm not trying to take your money. I don't give a fuck. Submit your music for free. Sit in here. Take the time to be a part of the community, and you'll probably get played at some point. You'll probably get playlisted at some point. You'll definitely get some feedback at some point, and maybe you'll get followed. If not by me, by other people who fuck with the music. So come hang out with us. Send your friends over here. Tell your artist friends to come hang out. Stop sending them to people who don't give a fuck. I will die on this hill. There are so many people in this industry who do not give a fuck about artists at all, and they are just trying to exploit you. I'm not here for that. I promise you. I swear it on my fucking life. I love this shit. I love helping artists develop. I love helping them grow. And I love finding music before anybody else, which is why we're going to listen to this song by Nam right now, which is not out. No music out from this artist. But I already follow him because I fuck with everything I've heard. So let us know what you think in the chat. That's it. I'm going to calm down now. We're going to have some fun. All right? Send your music in.
I'm moving dead cautious, can't right these wrongs lost.
All genres are all welcome. Nam.xyz on Instagram. I really do enjoy this artist a lot. It's cool because we've heard a bunch of different styles from this artist on this project that he's been sending over already. How's my Canadian Thanksgiving? I did not celebrate it. I gotta be honest, I did not celebrate it. AD the Kid, what's up? Welcome back to the chat. You missed me crashing out about people exploiting artists for a second. I mean, let us know what you think in the chat, but the positives for me, delivery, vocal tone, melodic choices, rhythmic aspects. I am not Canadian, my wife is Canadian. I've been in Brampton before. Look, man, I'm gonna be real. Thanksgiving, and this is maybe Thanksgiving is a bit of a colonizer holiday, and in general, it's not my favorite type of holiday. Two Flies Off, this is cool flow and intonation. I agree. If you like this, you're gonna like everything else that Nas made. I promise you, man. McKay's Pizza, I might have to check it out. Alright, look at this man. He's making content, he's putting content out, he's pushing his music, no songs dropped yet. NAHM.xyz, 1,300 followers off of just sending music into people like this, getting in front of an audience and having people be like, damn, this shit is fire. Right? So make sure you go check him out. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. There's a lot of potential in this artist. I hear it every time I listen to his music. These visuals are perfect. They're exactly what they need to be. You're gonna get melodies. You're gonna get raps. You're gonna go all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, Thanksgiving in general is like, I mean, especially American Thanksgiving is like very much a colonizer holiday. Like, we're celebrating. We don't have to get super political about it, but for the food, for sure. We're gonna do American Thanksgiving, but even on American Thanksgiving, it's like I go home, I make steaks. I've been making steaks on the grill, mashed potatoes. Like, we don't do turkey is a bad bird. You know what I mean? To be fair, the British settlers that came to America were trying to flee persecution, and then they persecuted people. So how good were they? They're trash. That's all I'll say about that. They might have been fleeing persecution, but they came over here and murdered people. That's awful. They literally came here and brought disease. Terrible. Horrible. Kick people out of their own homes. Awful, man. Well, look, we don't have to get into it. We don't have to get into it because I promise you, I will rant about how much I do not fuck with colonization at all. Real shit to what we have next, featuring RXK Nephew, produced by me, out everywhere now. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep things moving forward. Let us know what you think. Hey, bro, look, I can't not keep it real. We lost some people in the chat because they clearly fuck with Thanksgiving a lot. It is what it is. Hit them with that Uno reverse. Hey, man, look, like what? I'm not celebrating that. They didn't belong here. There was people here already. What are they settling? All right, to Woby and RXK Nephew. I like this in theory. I do feel like this low end is very heavy. It is kind of like overpowering some of these other elements in the beat. Vocals especially feel a little buried. Ad-libs are good. This visualizer is kind of hilarious. A very chaotic song. Let us know what you think in the chat. It's definitely got a little chaos in it for sure. Chorus is pretty solid. I'm gonna go save this in the playlist because I want to listen to it again with fresh ears tomorrow. But
real shit. My bitch really thick. Get up, bitch, go make me some grits. Will Chamberlain, Kobe, and Sean Kemp. Walk out your life, bitch.
There's maybe things about it that could be a little cleaner, but I think it's also a taste thing. It's like a subjective thing. You know what I mean? It's like things that I'm not really listening to as much. But there's nothing objectively wrong here. I just wish there was maybe like a little bit more balance between that low end and the other aspects of the production. That's always a standout for me though. Like that'll take me out of a mix immediately if the bass is just too loud too loud. The nephew flow takes some getting used to, says King Shamash, but he's a beast. Yeah, it is a bit. I think that's the thing is maybe the RX flow is not really my favorite thing personally. I struggle with anybody who's not rapping on beat at all. You know what I mean? It's like I don't mind if somebody kind of moves in and out of the beat but when it's not on beat at all, it just kind of defeats the purpose rhythmically to me. And so that's probably the thing that I would say about the feature on this is like there's like no rhythmic kind of like through line. One Tracy says I would bump hard before a football game back in high school, get me ready to run through a wall. To Woby HBC on Instagram. Yeah, I think the timing of the delivery is probably the thing that's the hardest for me, like just truthfully. But like I said, I come from classical music first. Like I played classical violin for like 10 years. And so I struggle with anything that's not on beat in general. And that's like across the board. I always struggle with it. It's always something I have a hard time with. Doesn't mean it's wrong. You know what I mean? I think like theory is there to guide you. It can be broken. And there is people who really, really like this. I just personally have a bit of a hard time with rappers who get like super off beat and then don't come back to the beat at all. It's like they're on their own beat. It's almost like just rap a cappella in my head. You know what I mean? Because at that point, it's like the production and the vocal are fighting each other. And I think that makes it harder to listen to, like, as a consumer. And maybe that's not actually the case, because I feel like a lot of people don't really care. But for me, personally, and this is why I always want to caveat, anything I say here is just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I've worked in music for a little bit. I feel like there's things objectively that I'll look at to be like, well, you know, this is how I feel about it, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, it is a very subjective thing. So for some people, that might hit. You know what I mean? For some people, it's the production is hard. They like the delivery kind of being off kilter and just being different, which I can appreciate and respect that it is kind of like out of the box thinking and not necessarily what everybody else is doing. But I think at the same time, because I come from this classical background, I'm so used to things having to be on time, music theory being such a core part of the experience of music, timing being such an important part of it. You know what I mean? So I think that's probably the reason why I struggle with stuff that kind of gets so far off beat, where it's not even finding it at all. You know what I mean? I think RX, that was probably the case with RX more than Tawobi. But at the same time, I think that's where it gets hard for me, right? Is that's that kind of contrast of like the vocal and the beat not meshing together, but fighting each other and kind of, you know, one of them is going to win. So it's like, which one am I listening to more? And I think in that case, because the sub is so heavy, it's the beat. You know what I mean? The beat is kind of dominating the sound there and dominating what I'm listening to. And I don't think that should be the case for a vocalist. If this was a producer who made this, sure. At the same time, I would probably tell the producer, yo, you need to make sure that the vocalist is the star of the show, because that is the point of this music that you're making as well. If you are just making music for yourself as a producer and you're not thinking about what's best for the song or best for the artist, then maybe you shouldn't be producing for artists. You know what I mean? You should just be producing for yourself, or putting out beat tapes, or just chopping up a sample and putting it on top, whatever it is. But I do think, like, as a producer, a core piece of what makes a great producer is a producer that thinks about the vocalist and does what's best for the song. Because at the end of the day, that is what a producer is there to do. They are there to produce the song and get the most out of the artist that they're working with. So, all that to say, there was things that I did like about it, especially with Tawobi more than RX. But I do think at the same time, some of the things that I hear that could maybe be a little bit stronger, a little bit better, are realistically in the timing, especially around the delivery of the vocal, and also in the mix with that low end, which feels very overpowering. That's kind of it. Dom Cruz, I appreciate that. You know, we try to give real ass feedback here and just talk about the things that makes great art. You know what I mean? That's what I care about. I care about great music. I care about great art and doing what's best to do that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you got to consider all of these things to make great art, but it's also subjective. So at the same time, I'm not going to say you have to do things this way. You have to do the things this way. But I do think as a producer as a producer myself, that's what I think about when I'm working with artists is, how do I get the best out of the session with this artist and help them get the thing that they're trying to get off their chest? You know what I mean? We're there to kind of support them at the same time. It's different if you are writing all of the song start to finish. But if you are producing, then you do kind of have, at least in my opinion, somewhat of a responsibility to do what's best for the artist who's in the room with you. All right. I'm out of breath. All in. AC the Boy up next. Let me know what you think. Made this 2 minutes ago. All right, let's see.
They keep on talking like I'm not ready.
Very quick. I'm not going to judge the mix on this one because you made it so quickly.
I gotta show 'em.
AC is only 16.
Yeah. I just gotta move a little smarter. I just gotta move a little harder. These niggas won't play up on game.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
My sons and my daughters. Yeah, I really came up for the bottom. These niggas don't wanna go bottom. Yeah, you know I be buying like starting. When I fuck you, I pull on her bonnet. I be smoking all drugs and narcotics. When I smoke in the whip, I hop on.
Hey, kids said this shit fire.
They say I'm like Kim, but I'm really melodic.
This actually sounds pretty good for something you just did. I do review beats without vocals as well, yeah. You can send in beats, bro. I'm a producer also, so. Yeah, knowing this shit like a party. I be saving on shit like Bacardi. I was down, but nigga, now I'm up. Out of Boston, Massachusetts. Kid's 16 years old. Low key is probably one of the better things that I've heard from you just all around. Like, it feels more polished than some of the other things we've heard. I like this though.
I cannot play no more, bitch, I'm all in. I'ma go hit on your bitch like I'm all in. When I get bread for these niggas, I party. Yeah,
I mean, I think the things I would like to hear.
I gotta show him with the second verse for real.
If you show the production some love, this could go off. Hard for being made so quickly, bro. Yeah, I agree. What do you think about the production could use a little bit more love? Limo from you specifically. Like, what is it that stands out that needs a little bit of work on the production side? I think for me, it's more arrangement than anything. It's just more variation. Maybe the mix too, you know, but I'm not judging that too heavily just because he just made it.
I'm whipping this shit like an SRT. As soon as you see me, come fuck on me.
Vocal delivery is solid though. Timing is solid.
If you wanna go race, got an extra VS. You wanna go private and sex on me, but I wanna go private and hop on the jet.
I think a little bit more balance between the ad-libs and the lead vocal is probably necessary.
I wanna live happy, I wanna live big with big old booty bitches on my bed. I wanna live life like one of the greatest. I wanna live it.
Alright. Vocals a bit dry in my opinion, like you said, arrangement. Totally fair. Mix, I'm not gonna judge too much just because he just made it. So like, I'm sure it's dry because he hasn't really done anything. Literally 2 minutes ago, if it's literally 2 minutes, then there's no way he's mixed it, right? But the arrangement for me, I agree on the production side. I'd still bump it. It's not too long, I don't think. It's only 2:30. 2:30 is like a pretty solid thing. But I do think, like, if you have the stems to the beat, a little bit of work on the arrangement so that it moves a little bit more. Like, I talk about this all the time when we're talking about production here. But just having variation, you know, you want the thing to move. There needs to be some movement in the song. It feels long because the flow stayed the same mostly. Yeah, I'm not terribly mad at that. A little repetitive at times. But I did enjoy it. Yeah, it's old as I'm jacking that, actually. I mean, this kid's 16 years old. So that's the other thing I would say is, like, this kid's absolutely got, like, a very long career and tail ahead of him, right? Like there's a high ceiling for the potential of how far this can go at such a young age already being at this level. And that's one thing I would encourage you all to kind of take into account is like, think about it, right? Like you were 16 years old. What did your music sound like when you were 16? For me, it wasn't close to this. You know what I mean? And granted, technology has changed dramatically in the time from when I was 16 to now. But at the same time, I think the promise is there, the potential is there, the work ethic seems to be there because AC is always sending in a lot of music as well. So for me, there's a lot of positives. I do think, yes, variation and especially variation in flow and delivery, I do think is important. That is something that I will say consistently in here. You do want to switch things up. You do want to make sure you're not getting too repetitive because that is when the song starts to feel long. At 2:30, for people in the chat to be saying the song feels long, that probably says to me, hey, maybe you should actually think about just switching up the flows a little bit more, right? Just kind of adding some more variation in there. And even if that's in the production, which from an arrangement standpoint, I always do this, right? It's like you got an 8-16 bar verse. You want to split that into a half basically and make sure that first half and that second half have some sort of differences. Whether that is like instruments that have been pulled out, melodies that have been pulled out, drum elements that have been pulled out to strip things down a little bit and create this moment where it dips off from the chorus and then builds back into another chorus. Like that's kind of the stuff that I'm talking about, right? You just want to make sure that there's these sections that kind of change out. We use one knob filter on the build up too, says AD the Kid. That's not a bad piece of advice at all. Drex, thank you for submitting. If you're in the chat, submit for free, nero.fan/KayvanMD. But yeah, it's like those little details. You know what I mean? I think if we think about what makes great art and great artists, it's those little details, right? Great producers, it's those little details that kind of build into these moments and create those memorable things that happen throughout a song. You just want to avoid being repetitive. I think that's where people lose us as listeners, right? Is when it gets repetitive, it gets boring. But that's it. 11:11, WRJC. Make a wish. Do you want anything or are you good right now? Check it out. And Ola, thank you so much, man. I do really appreciate it. It's just the stuff that I think about when I'm making and producing music as well. And I'll play shit for you guys if you really want to hear it, just to prove that I'm not fucking some bullshitter who doesn't know what they're talking about. It was such a good time last night. W.RJ.C. I listened to some of your music earlier today, actually, and I liked it. Let us know what you think in the chat. Hey. I feel like this artist is from Chicago, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. There's something about this production that says Chicago. I don't follow anyone's Spotify. I gotta be honest, bro. Like I'm not a Spotify. I'm not a follow on Spotify person. I never have been. Oh, it is 3:33 for the West Coasters. Yeah, sorry, man. Like, I gotta be real. Like, it's just too much music. I got like 15,000 songs in my liked songs. It's too much. I'ma tell you my hypothesis that forever and anonymous. That's the same as sleepwalking. It's got a nice bounce to it. I don't need it. You can fuck my bitch, nigga. I think it's a good vocal delivery too, good vocal tone. A little bit soft on the kick drum in this mix. I would have liked to feel this kick just a touch more, I think. Let us know what you think in the chat. Johnny, what's up, man? How are you? 11. Real AC the boy for the last one. W.RJ.C. This does, alright. The thing I like the most about this one is just this bounce, this rhythm, right? It keeps you in, it keeps it engaging. Real easy to just bump your head to. Let us know what you think in the chat. One more paid skip and we'll do another free skip right after that. 26 in the chat right now. Welcome in if you've just joined us. If you want to submit your music, it is free. Just make sure you hit exclamation mark submit to submit your songs via Nero. If you want to skip the queue, you can guarantee you get played on stream today as well if you would like to. Okay? 11. Maybe a little bit more variation in the chorus, even if it's like a secondary chorus, you know, like a little back and forth. 11 to me, 11. You know, like that kind of thing, just to again add a little bit more variation. I think the tough part about there's like maybe pros and cons to having like one bar that repeats for an entire chorus. Obviously, I think the pros are it's extremely memorable, right? Like it becomes this thing that gets stuck in your head, especially if it's good. I think the tough one about this one is because it's 11-11 and it's just 11 going all the way through the chorus, that it would be good, especially when we get towards that 3-minute mark further into the song where there's a little bit more variation in that chorus. I think, you know, if I'm being honest, Taking Back Sunday is a great example of this. As they get further into the song, you've got those double choruses, you've got the breakdowns, you have the bridge, you have all these moments that kind of bring you back into it. I think that's the only thing that I could say about this one. You know what I mean? I like the bounce, I like the way it feels, I like the production, a little bit more on the kick. But at the same time, I think the biggest thing here is just adding a little bit more variation to that chorus to make sure that it stays interesting and engaging throughout. And I think you have the space there to do that little call and response, that little back and forth where you go 11, 11, 11, and then into maybe just like a bar real quick and then back. You know what I mean? Alan City, what's up? Welcome to the chat. That was W.RJ.C with 11. We got Vulnerable by Jangy and... Donovan's up next. Then we'll do a free skip. So if you're in the chat, make sure you submit. It is always free for you to submit your music. If you want to skip the queue and guarantee you get played, we'll get back into paid skips after this next free one at random, okay? Vulnerable, let us know what you think in the chat.
Don't wanna think about it after.
Yes, bro. Yes, dude. All right, this is tough, man. Again, I really feel like you're kind of coming into your own here. This is not the right one. When Yeet dropping, are you asking me that because you think I look like Yeet? Or are you asking me that because you think I like Yeet? Either way is kind of fine. And I was listening to Yeet earlier today, so he did drop not that long ago. Free Jangy on Instagram. This has really got that like 2 Hollis, Nate Sip bounce to it, which I'm a fan of both. I spent a little bit of time listening to dance music earlier today as well. This one's just a demo, so let us know what you think in the chat. Really good pacing, really good energy on this. I like the production a lot. I like the way the vocals sit. Limo says, this is that COVID 100 Gex vibe. What a time. Definitely finish it. This moves really well, honestly. 220 is pretty short. We're at minute 30 and I'm still really enjoying myself, so. Johnny, we listen to all music in here, man. Any genre, unreleased, release, music videos, whatever you want. Send it in, it's up to you. I'm just here to listen to what you guys send me, okay? I can't be vulnerable. I can't be.
Play cause I'm one of one. I woke up feeling this way. It added up over time. I'll do whatever you say. For love I'll commit the crime. I woke up feeling this way. It added up over time. I'll do whatever you say. For love I'm serving the
time. Music for Pure is filmed, by the way. What do you mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm curious to know what that means. Currently on a 3-stream streak. Welcome. Thank you. Thanks for watching 3 times in a row. I didn't even know that was a thing, so that's cool that just popped up. Music video for Pure. Okay. I was like, what do you mean music for Pure is filmed? I don't know what that means. Free Jangy on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that. We're going to do our first free skip of the night, so let's see what we get. Yes, definitely collaborate with each other. If you hear something you like, just hit the artist up, man. Like, honestly, there's no reason to, like, have egos. My whole thing is, like, egos are stupid. Like, don't be one of those artists who has a big ego and like just doesn't fucking talk to people, doesn't collaborate with people. Like, no one likes those people. It's a very small industry. It's very relationship based. No one's trying to deal with someone with like a shitty like attitude and shitty ego. Like, just be a real ass person and just, you know, support other artists, bro. Like, you're all doing the same shit. Any thoughts on your song? Honestly, bro, not a ton. Like, I enjoyed that one. I would give you the critique. You don't have to ask me, just for what it's worth. You don't have to ask me for the critique. I will give you a critique if I have one. If I don't, I'm not going to. I'm just going to gas you up and tell you I like the song. I like that one. That's probably one of my favorite ones we've heard from you so far, if I'm being completely honest. I know I said that about the last one too, but I think that's a really good... But seriously though, like, I'm not going to sit here and just like gas you up if I don't think it's good. Like, I'm going to give you the critique if there's a critique. But at the same time, I think that one was really cool. Like, I just feel like you're finding your sound, and it feels like, as opposed to some of the songs that maybe we heard like 5 months ago, 6 months ago, there's like a way more defined kind of like approach to the music you're making right now from a production standpoint, from a vocal standpoint, from a songwriting standpoint. So to me, those are the things that I think about and look at. You know what I mean? It's like, how are you developing? You're definitely developing. You know what I mean? It's like, again, from the stuff that we've heard like months ago to now, there's improvement. There's improvement in the writing. There's improvement in the delivery. There's improvement in the beat choice. So just keep it up, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I think it's good. I think it's the best it's been. So just keep using that same approach to making music. You know what I mean? Continue to grow. Continue to push yourself. Keep trying new things. Make sure you stay listening to stuff. You know what I mean? You are very welcome. I'm also not Asian, but I appreciate it. Unk. Fuck, man. We in here. What's up? Welcome, CJ. Lima said, love the vibe. I like the idea and see the vision for it, for sure. I'd probably just spice up the beat a little bit, maybe another synth and later on in the track. And there is some critique for you. There you go. Not Asian. Sorry. Yeah, Middle Eastern, Far Eastern mix. Exactly. Yeah, thank you. Maysian. We could call it Maysian. Join late. Have you played any of the fake songs yet? No, I haven't. But our first free skip of the night is going to Marto, Kenyan-born, American-raised artist. My goal is to bridge the gap between Western sounds and East Africa. Love that. A lot of unique talent in Africa making fresh sounds. I want more people to hear them. Funny that you mentioned that, because today was an Afrobeats day for me. I listened to a lot of Afrobeats today. Let's see what's up. From Thika, Kenya. Now rooted in Seattle, this is Marto. Let us know what you think in the chat. Now in the PNW. That's got to be a drastic shift to go from Africa to Seattle. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, this sounds like the UK underground stuff. Yeah, this is again dragged into the playlist. Mix could be a little bit stronger, I think, but the idea is cool. This reminds me of Heisman Cobain, who's another community member we listen to a lot in here from the UK. It's definitely giving UK underground. You know what I mean? Like, this is like Fang, fucking, what's his name? Not Netspend. What's the other guy that I'm thinking of from the UK who's not Fang? Fuck, what's his name, bro? This is good. I like this. The vocal could come up a little bit. Saucy is conscious. Whoever this is, can I get vocals for you from an experimental track? Fake Mick. Thank you. Fake Mick is exactly what I'm thinking of. Fang, Fake Mick. Definitely kind of in that space. Lancey, Foe adjacent. You don't hear this sound as much from the UK or from the US rappers, I don't think. They're there, but it doesn't have the same kind of feeling as the UK style to me. This is really dope. If you want to hit him up, Free Mukubwa. Mukubwa. Marto is the artist name. Hit him up. That song was called They Don't Need to Know. We saved that one of the songs we found on a live stream playlist, though, because I liked it almost immediately. The only thing that I would say, and this is probably across the board, I feel this way about the genre in general, I just wish the vocals were up a little bit more in the mix. And maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe that's an unk thing. But like, I just think that like at the end of the day, if you are a vocalist, your vocal should be the star of the show. It should be the thing that people walk away remembering. Yes, it's great if the beats are hard, but are you the producer? If you are, all right, cool. Then at least you've got kind of two elements there and you can decide what you're doing. But if you are not, then why are you going to let the producer get all the shine? Are you a vocalist? Are you a rapper? Are you a singer? Like, why are you letting the producer get all the love there? It shouldn't be about the beat. It should be about the way that the song is created. It should be about the beat and the fucking vocal and how they mix and blend together, right? So just make sure you keep that in mind. I think when you are doing your mixes, especially in that space, they sound great. They knock. They feel good. But at the same time, I want to hear those vocals too. You know what I mean? Especially when you got a good vocal. He had a good voice. Get down. We're gonna get into another 5 paid skips right now. I want to do a new metal gent fusion. That's crazy. That sounds like a super interesting combo of things, to be honest. All right, get down. Cruz sings. Dom Cruz. Peace is my latest single produced by K Jungles. Let us know what you think in the chat. Out of Brooklyn, New York. Bit of a quiet master already. A bit of an aggressive fade in quickly. What up, Sunday? Welcome back. I'd kill that fade in. It's not necessary. This feels like Brooklyn. This feels like New York. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are in the chat too, let us know where you're watching from. I'd love to know where you guys are at in the world.
bossing up. Please fire him. Retirement, the strength for 3 Ironmen. Still break down and cry.
I'll save this one.
Dog matter.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Just listen to the music, give it feedback. If you want to submit something, it's free. Just Nero.fan/KayvanMD to submit music. Two Flights of Straya. We got Sweden in the chat. I love that. Swedish producers are some of the best producers in the entire world, hands down, without fail. All right, this is Dom Cruz. Get Down says Cruz sings the blues. I think we're gonna have multiple sections in this song, which is really cool. Very boom bappy sound. I like this kind of filter that's happening in that moment right there. That helps break it up. Sometimes with this boom bap stuff, it can be a little repetitive because the sample doesn't change, the drums don't change. That filtering really helps break up that repetitiveness, right? It adds that different layer. Same thing with this little vocal sample right here. All right, we'll get into a second beat, second section of the song. Always good to have a switch up if you're gonna be kind of like in that 3.5 minute section or length, especially with hip hop now. I really like the flow in this second section probably more than the first right now, but mix could be cleaned up a little bit on the vocal, I think. Sunday says, I love when people use a sample. It's a good sample. It's a classic sample.
Push me back in the common sense hopscotch with piranhas somewhere beyond here. Writing novels in Sean John Gear. Bought a ticket to Hong Kong to pro. Guards of the shit when I ate was whole. Left the gaping hole. I'ma leave that dead. This world unfair. Can't trust.
It's a good usage of this sample too.
This world unfair. Can't trust no daycare. This sell kids on Wayfair.
Similarly though, and I say this a lot about sample-based hip-hop production, you need to make sure you carve out space in the sample for your lead vocal to really cut through in the production. 9 out of 10 times the vocal and the sample, especially if it's a vocal sample, are gonna sit in the same frequency and then kind of battle each other a little bit more for space. So just make sure you dip out a little bit of space in the sample just to create space for the lead vocal to punch through. He is rapping well. I like the raps on this.
Look at me now. The vision is crystal clear. I know it's gonna get me there. Stay ready so I don't gotta get prepared.
You know what? I do enjoy this one. I know I've talked a lot, but I enjoy this song exactly for what it is. The way it's arranged, I like that it's in 2 sections. My only maybe real feedback, and this is feedback that I give a lot on stuff that is maybe more bar heavy, is just having those repetitive moments, right? That do those hooky moments that catch people's attention, that keep them in the, that get stuck in their head. You kind of need those moments, especially now, I think, with people's kind of like attention spans. So that's maybe the only thing I would say is just kind of keep that in mind. You know what I mean? As you are barring up and as you are rapping, just think about how you can create like a hooky moment as well. Even if it's not a full defined hook, just a hooky moment. If it's a chant, if it's just a repetitive bar that people can come back to, right? Like you want to think about those things. I was actually watching, and we'll get back to the music in a second. I was actually watching the fucking Relic Rhymes today, right? He's the I just got my head done guy, right? And I think like, you know, like no offense to him, he's not like the strongest rapper ever. Like as I'm listening to, especially that song or any of the songs that have kind of like blown up for him, they're not the best bars I've ever heard in my life. But what I will say about the bars are they are extremely memorable. You know what I mean? And I think that's the thing that's working so well for him right now. They're memorable, they're captionable, they're easy to make content about. And I'm seeing that be the thing that's really driving this popularity towards Relic. So I would just keep that kind of stuff in mind. You know what I mean? It is definitely good to bar up. It's good to be a technically good rapper, because I think that's probably why you do it in the first place, why I started doing it in the first place. But at the same time, just think about those hooky moments. And I'm going to show you this just purely so you can have an idea of what I'm talking about. Because it's not necessarily like the best written song ever. And what's funny is that I just got my head done part isn't even really the hook. You know what I mean? Which I think was the thing that I just realized today. It's not the hook of the song. I always thought it was. But
pulled up to my video being loud and causing.
This isn't even the song. Wait, this is it. I mean, I will agree with you. I think there is like a certain aspect of it that is not great for making great art, right?
This bitch calling me my lord. Dripped out in designer.
But
some shit you can't afford.
at the same time, these super captionable, clippable moments of these songs are kind of what's reaching the audience on a wide scale. So it's not that you have to like do some shit that's gonna get attention, right? But at the same time, if you are writing music, just keep that in mind. It's like, how can I take this moment or take these bars that I'm writing and have it be something that really sticks with people, right? It's more about the hooky moments than it is about the absurdity of what this is, because it is a little absurd. Yeah, 100%. I totally agree with you, Shamash. The shit you can learn from meme songs like this, but it is cringe that you even have to do that as an artist, I feel. Totally understandable. But at the same time, what I would challenge you to do now is think about the artists that you love more than anything, and think about those moments that are super hooky moments that bring people back, because they're there. You know what I mean? It's slightly different, and I think the meme stuff is really taking it to an absolute extreme. But at the same time, if you think about the artists you like the most, there are still those hook moments, there are still those quotable moments, and there's still those memorable lines that are going to bring people back. Limo says, I don't mind it, honestly. You got to do what you got to do to reach an audience. There's other ways to do it, but if you want to blow up in a week, this is the way to go. It's not been a week, though. I will say this dude has been pushing this song and this whole hair and agenda thing for, like, years. Like, it's not been overnight. Like, he's been doing it for at least 2 years at this point. Because I met him 2 years ago, and it was still the same shit. And I thought, like, initially I thought the head thing was hilarious. Like, I was like, this dude does look like Lord Farquaad. This is crazy. I can't believe this is what's happening. But I enjoyed it. But I think it's just like, yeah, sometimes I get mad funny bars on my feet and I can't help but fuck with it. I also agree with that, too. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you are thinking about building an audience, it doesn't really matter where the audience comes from necessarily, unless you are trying to build a specific audience. For me, I don't want people in here who are going to be fucking trolls. You know what I mean? I don't want people who don't like music or don't care about art. And so I built it that way. So yeah, sure, we might not have like 400 people in the chat, but that's because I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, that shit was fucking garbage, bro. That shit was ass. Even if I think something wasn't good, I'm not just going to sit here and shit on it. But that is what people on the internet want to see. They want to see absurdity. They want to see ridiculousness, right? Though that show just did get canceled, so maybe not. But I think that's the thing. Is like you gotta be intentional about the kind of audience that you are cultivating around your music and your art. But at the same time, you have to be aware of how to cultivate an audience in the first place and bring them in the door and hook them in. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I should throw a little catchy one-liner or two in every song, but never going to show my ass just for views. And that's fine. I think it's just being aware of what you want out of this. You know what I mean? If you just want to make great art, make great art. Don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks. Just do what you want and really focus on making great art. You know what I mean? That's the thing that I would say. It's just being aware of it. You know. Just keep something by Dom $. Just keep Splendid. Don't mind. I can't read all of it. It's too long. Let us know what you think in the chat. Wavy Living.
$, the madness. Fully mold myself about that cash is a man of praise and respect, but nonetheless rose out the ashes. I beat it with the passion and stretch it like the work. Now it's elastic. Love a fine little thing. My fly shorty got them glasses. My feet up on the
I actually do like this already.
Reading chapters. Posted by the beach on Southside, baby.
Out of Raleigh? Dude, out of Raleigh, North Carolina?
Like, I surpassed you, yo. And yo, the Dolby, yo, the soul controller. Impact the culture. Ashwagandha capsule to give me focus. Sheesh, what a splendid individual. Mango kiwi, see my smoothie.
You guys seem to know this guy.
I've been that dude. When you a mystery, they get into you. Direct divine.
It's kind of good.
They was spinning for that stimmy too. Conflicted how we
Wave.y living on Instagram. Wavy living. Met him a while back. He's barred up, bro. Good voice. I wish that his vocal mix was just a little bit wider, just had a little bit more body to it, you know? It's really good for the style, though.
It's like a dream. They had to pinch like stingy niggas with pennies do. Yo, the scout is red. It's over 7,000. I do this for my future fan. Can't do no public housing. Cash in all amounts. Change your life all through the sound.
Andre, what's good, bro? Welcome back.
But I'm the wave, shorty. You can't drown me.
We're listening to Dom $sign right now. Wavy living.
Nah, you can't do that.
What's his name? Is his name Wavy? What's his artist name, actually?
I like the palm trees, past tense, the simpler things.
Dom Sport?
Humidity creeps, not splendid at all.
It's just fire. I like this.
My shorty rising heat, no simp inside of me. Machined up, no Prada sneaks.
I do wish there was maybe a little bit more variation in the production. Because it's a sample, it gets a little repetitive at like the 2-minute mark. I would love to hear some drums drop in or just like a little variation on the chop in the sample.
But I'm trying to take more steps forwards than back.
Wavy's the producer.
Really was on my way out. Saw you in passing. Shorty compliment my jacket. Then the back seat.
I mean, it's a really good sample flip. If I'm being super picky, I would love to hear more of a chop, like a different chop within the entire song. Even if it's like 4 bars, 8 bars, whatever it is, just a little section where the chop changes. And I'm going to show you what I mean with a beat that I did that's like very, very sample heavy like that. I really liked this song a lot. Let's see. No, not Benji Socrates. Not that guy either. I don't know who the other artist on this song is. No, Dom $sign is him. Is he rapping on this too? He's the producer and he's the rapper on this one, is kind of what I'm getting for it. All right, here's what I mean. Just for context on what I mean from a sample chop. Like, it doesn't have to just stay the same way all the way through. You know what I mean? It's like this is, you're gonna... I started this beat with the mindset that what I wanted to do with it was exactly what we just listened to, right? Was to have it be a sample heavy, no drums in the beat, just sample only beat choice. I made it like 2 minutes long, 1 minute and 30 long, and then I was like, fuck, like this does get repetitive the more I listen to it, right? So how do I spice things up? You'll hear what I did. So the chop's gonna stay the same way for at least a minute, right? Like probably about 45 seconds a minute of just this straight sample chop. But there is gonna be a twist that's gonna happen, and this is what I mean by adding a little variation to your sample chops. Did I mean for it to go this way when I was making it? No, not necessarily. Am I really happy that it did for variation's sake? Yes. So, this is what I mean when I talk about variation, right? The sample stays the same predominantly, like most of the song, most of the beat. The drums came in because after I did the chop, I was like, this needs drums actually, right? But that's all I mean. When we're talking about sampling, it's cool to sample. I love sampling. Let's just figure out how to add more variation to our sample chops. And I could have just dropped the drums out here entirely. Out of sight, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? If you want to submit music and you guys are in the chat, you can submit for free. Just hit !submit or !skip. If you're with us on TikTok, go to nero.fan/KayvanMD. I'm not here when I wait. I'm not here when I cake. 1 mile till I wanna get. I'ma do this shit. Do it to the motherfucker great. I'm here when I place. Sorry. Used to be a rapper. Still can't help myself when I'm listening to beats. I do just still want to rap on top of them. But another example, like, because sample chopping is my favorite, right? It's like one of my favorite pastimes. I love to chop samples. I always have. Someone get Mike on it. I'll give it to Mike right fucking now, bro. I love Mike. He's amazing. But I think that's the thing for me. If I'm chopping a sample, there's always going to be a secondary chop that happens inside of that sample. Because I don't want to just have it be one sample all the way through. Again, for the arrangement's sake, for the variation's sake. This is maybe not even my favorite one. This one's good. I like this one. Anyway, let's get off of my beats, because that'll just be a hole of me listening to my own beats. Because I love it. I can't help it. Every producer is the same. Every producer wants to listen to their own beats. It happens. Femi, Cold Case, out of Atlanta. I like this artist, man. I always have. I always will. If you like some trap shit, that's what you're about to get. Cold Case. Let us know what you think in the chat. This one fucking feels like Atlanta, bro. Femi feels like Atlanta because he is. Femi79 on Instagram. Let us know what you think in the chat. Finna turn up a little bit. Femi79. So can see none. Neuromo down my liver just so I can feel none. Toe tag on his body, yes they find that boy too cold. Blueprint after blueprint, I'm like you and G. Hey man, this dude does not fucking miss. I promise you. Andres' beat is so tough. Hey. This one comes out November 14th. Femi, I don't know if you're in here right now, bro, but I need this in the release calendar because this will go on the New Music Friday playlist for sure. Limo says, yeah. Goddamn, this shit goes off. Let us know what you think in the chat.
This shit deeper than no cavities. I don't need me no dentist. Cocaine cause I see no evil and no evil speak no heat. Told him if you hold it down, you
guys gonna make me pull up the soundboard.
Back outside they asking about they told him might just make a scene. We don't like pillow talk and stand strong. Need more loosely. I don't need no island finding me no love. They gonna show me how you bust a thing over.
I love the soundboard, bro. Zeal and Order, thank you for the follow. Out of Sight, thank you for the follow. This is Femini79. Song's called Cold Case. Comes out November 14th. I have too much fun with the soundboard. We can just pull it up so you guys can see it so it doesn't look like I'm doing crazy shit. And you can know when I'm fucking with it too. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that, man. I enjoyed that. Cold Case, Femi. Go follow him, man. Femi79, TFMEI79 on Instagram. I like that shit, man. Drops November 14th. We got 2 songs left until we do another free skip, or 3 songs left before we do another free skip. Next up, we've got Limo with Get Out of Sight. Let me just make sure I check this too. 1, 2, 3. 2 more, and then we'll do another free skip. Limo. Beat made by me, vocals by my homie. Mix is not final, but he wanted some feedback anyway. That's fine. We'll give you some feedback. Get Out of Sight. Limo. Let us know what you think in the chat. Love these screwed vocals at the beginning. Hey. Hey. Beat is crazy already. Vocals are not mixed. Keep that in mind. I like this section right here. I have thoughts on this first section rhythmically, and I'll talk about it in a second, okay? See, we've talked about this before, but using a vocal sample, vocal chop as a chorus moment, totally fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. It creates that repetitive moment. Got me feeling loose. Okay, this second verse, much stronger than the first verse in my opinion, rhythmically. I think, alright, here's my biggest feedback for this artist. It's not out yet. My biggest feedback for this artist is to keep working on the writing, right? There's moments that are really strong, there's moments that could be better, or could be just polished off and edited. Probably need a little bit more variation in the actual flow itself, right? I think honestly, like this artist, this vocalist, needs to go listen to the Suicide Boys a little bit, right? Because I feel like that's kind of the space it's in from a flow standpoint. But I think they do it so well, and especially the variation aspect of the rhythmic element and the rhythmic aspects of the flow, right? Like rhythmically, that's where this needs a little bit of spicing up, I think. Oh, yeah, this is cool. This is a good switch right here. You grew up on them. Okay, well, totally fair. Totally fair. Free skips are at random until 7:30, and then we'll do kind of more of like a structured cue. Okay? Oh, bro, I interviewed them for Genius a couple times. This person has struck audio gold since Sunday. Could be more on and off since Zeal and Order. Alright, I do think it's pretty close. I think vocal mix wise definitely lean into the same kind of texture the Suicide Boys have in their vocal mix. That's definitely something to think about. One of the things that I will say, and I notice this maybe more in the earlier verses than the later verses, because I feel like and this is actually something that I think is a real thing, but sometimes once you start to get into a song, it becomes easier to write the verses than when you start the song, especially because there's not really like a chorus section in this necessarily outside of that vocal sample. So I think the further he got in, the more he kind of loosened up. It felt like the more he was down to just try different rhythms, different things. In the beginning, there's a couple bars where it feels like there's too many syllables just kind of stuffed into one line, and it kind of kills the momentum early on in the song. I think breaking up the momentum further in the song is a little bit easier because you've already got people there. They're probably going to stick with you for longer in the song. But I think some of these things in the beginning, that's probably the thing that I do hear in some of these bars at the beginning, especially these first 4 bars, right? The first 4 bars to me could be a little bit stronger. I do think it picked up in the second 4, and then I think it continued to pick up throughout the rest of the song, which I liked. But I think those first 4 are maybe not the strongest 4 bars to start the song, and that's really the thing that stuck out to me in the beginning. And I will say, just in general, this is a thing for me. I am the type of person where if like I don't get caught in 15, I listen to so much music every week. Let me caveat with that. I listen to like hundreds of songs, maybe thousands of songs a week. If you do not get me in the first 15 to 30 seconds of the song, you will not get me. Like I will be moving on as quickly as like I'll maybe skip through the song. And I think that's the case of most curators. It's the case of most people who work in this industry. You've got about 15 to 30 seconds for us to be like, damn, this is fire. I need to listen to the rest of this. And if we don't feel that way, we're probably moving on. And so that first impression when you start, it needs to be a strong start. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, all genres are welcome here, man. I love all music. I love listening to it. I've spent a lot of time working in multiple genres as well. So for me, it's not necessarily that I don't understand things. So send it. I'm going to understand the context of what genre it sits in and be able to talk a little bit to it based on that, right? Like everything is going to be based on context of how things sound in that genre. And I know this because I've literally worked in every genre at some point. Just out of necessity and out of the fact that I love music. So that's it. Prod.limo on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Really solid beat, though. That's probably the one thing that also really stands out to me that I will say. Great production. All right. It was balanced. It didn't overpower the vocals. And that is something that I definitely listen for. All right. Legacy, Fleetwood Huey up next. And then we'll do a free skip after this one, I believe. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Free skip after this next one. Legacy, Fleetwood Huey. Let us know what you think of the track. Dope track, though. Could go hard with a bit more movement. I agree with that. Movement is always good. Legacy featuring Manyenya, official visualizer. I wish these edits matched up with the rhythm of touch on the production.
Try to prove you wrong. I'm good on my own. For the love that's kept.
Young Shad from Dalu. Welcome into the chat, man. If you guys are in the chat and you want to submit, it is free to submit your music. Go ahead and do that. If you want to skip the queue, here are the instructions. This is a good song, Fleetwood. Catchy hook, good production. I'm gonna go see if I can save this on Spotify really quickly too.
See it in my dreams.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
Switched up all of my keys.
Let us know what you think in the chat, guys.
I'm peeping the strings, they pull apart. Swipe through all the credit cards, too greedy.
Yeah, you can if you want to. It's just more expensive. That's the only reason I told people to go do it on Nero. But if you want to, then I'll still give you the skips, bro. Thank you. Lima says in love with this. I like that it goes from Jersey Club production to more of like an Afro-centric, Afro-beat production style in the verses too. It's a good back and forth. Wait, but then the visuals line up when you get to this section. That's a little confusing on a visual side of things. Got a link with him for sure, says Limo. Definitely hit him up. Zeal, let me know what your artist name is, okay? Make sure you submit in Nero anyway, because it's free. Zach, what's up? Welcome to the chat.
My dream is my legacy, dripped in integrity, royalty, dash in vanity. And my bank account, sugar and spice. Everything nice and some palm of energy. I gotta admit, I got days where it's harder to see what the
maybe slightly too much reverb on this verse specifically. Alright, I'll get you. Zeal and Arda. We'll go find it. What up, Ramon? Welcome back to the chat. I like this one as well. Fleetwood _ Huey on Instagram. If you like this, make sure you go follow. Let's see if we can find Homie was on this song too. Do you have this on Instagram or no? You should be putting this on there as well. Yeah. Manenya _ on Instagram as well for the other artist on this one. Put my boy on. Been saying this every time I'm in here. Who are you talking about, One True EC? Who you talking about? Who you want me to put on? All right, let me find this. Zeal and Order. Let's get you in the queue. Again, if you guys want to guarantee a song gets played on stream today, the best thing you can do is the paid skip queue. We have made it cheap. Like, I don't know. I can't think of another way to say this, but we've made it cheaper than every other streamer. Like, I'm not here to just take money from you, bro. So submit your music. It's free to submit. If you want to skip the queue and guarantee you get played, you can. If not, stick around. We're going to do a couple more free skips, and then we'll have a free skip section. Okay? No. We're not doing the free queue first, Zeal and Order. Don't worry. We do free skips. Every 5 paid skips, we do a free one. Just to make sure that we can get them. Like, because sometimes it's like, we'll get like 40 fucking paid skips or something, right? Like that, right? And then I feel bad because we don't do any free ones. So we added the a free skip every 5, purely for the fact that, like, I just wanted to make sure that we were getting free skips in the stream. That's it. Unforget, but if I let everybody be like, oh, pick me, then everyone's gonna be like, pick me. So that's why we do that at the end and do these other ones at random, so that it's a little bit more fair that way. Unforgettable by Salem. This is my lead single for my debut mixtape, Far From Lost, dropping later this year. Let us know what you think in the chat. Unforgettable. Oh yeah, for sure. I fuck with Huey, bro. He's dope. Yeah, no, 100%. I feel that it should be that way. That's why I refuse to charge for submissions either, because it's fucking stupid. I hate that shit. What are we charging for submissions for? It doesn't mean anything at all. Okay, tune these vocals. Offer it. Sung vocals need some tuning. Ad-lib background vocal is a little bit loud. It overpowers the lead vocal just a touch. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Sucker ain't gon' kill you cause you wrong. I'ma crash out so my niggas know I'm off. They people laughing in the smiles on my phone.
I do think delivery could use a little bit of work too. AI isolated beat could be.
You never judge me and that shows me what you really worth. I'm far from perfect, but I'm trying to live this life right. You say it's urgent when you call me, but I'm on the clock. Working out overtime, trying to double stack a hook. Put my heart into this music until the ball drop.
I appreciate that, man, for real. Seriously, that means a lot. That's my goal, is to make it worth it. You know what I mean? I don't want to make people pay for fucking nothing. Like, if you're gonna pay me to do anything, I'm gonna do the absolute most that I can to give you real, actionable feedback. And I appreciate that, so I'm glad you guys like being here, man. I enjoy this too, so it makes me happy to know that. Yeah, the unforgettable vocal needs to be tuned there for sure.
Time moving like it's trying to get away, huh? I've been living check to keep my face up. Ain't been too pressed about the blogs or the media. Shit, I've been creating sound for the masses cause they understand.
I mean, I do agree that there's like something in the production that feels a little bit off. It's just the balance, you know what I mean? Like, these hi-hats are really tucked and there's a lot happening with them. It's maybe a bit of an overcomplicated hi-hat pattern. We just don't need that, like that roll that goes down. It's like a 16 roll that descends. I don't know if we needed that. Low end is missing, like the bass was isolated and muted. Also that is missing too, right? Okay, biggest things for me on this one, right? One, delivery. I think you need to work on delivery a little bit. There's moments where it feels good. There's moments where it feels a little bit forced. The sung vocal to me is probably the biggest thing that stands out as needing work. We need tuning there. It's not really in key. It gets a little pitchy. The pitchiness of it doesn't really help sell me personally on it. I am a singer, so maybe that's why, but it is something that I would keep in mind. Production, I'm not sure what's going on with the low end. It does feel like it's missing entirely. It's like there, but it's really like tucked in the back. And then the hi-hat felt like quite complicated. I know that like a complicated hi-hat is a thing that a lot of people just fucking love. But I think what you need to keep in mind, because like all of this shit is frequencies, right? Like sound is frequencies. That where a sound sits in a mix is frequencies. If frequencies clash, it makes it hard to listen to. Just for the ear, it's messy. Things clash. Things compete with each other to be kind of the dominant sound, right? So for me, I think the complicated hi-hat pattern in that just felt a little unnecessary, especially because it was such a repetitive hi-hat pattern. I felt like it was like every 4 bars, the same kind of hi-hat pattern with that same descending 16th roll or 32 note roll, whichever one it was. It was fast. it was very kind of like in your face. You knew it was there. It clashed with the vocal. To me, I would always prefer to go with a less complicated hi-hat pattern, even if it's just fucking 16s, because it leaves space for that vocal, one. And two, you can always add those additive notes in there, those little rolls, those little runs. Just don't have them repeat all the way through. Like for me, if I'm going to do something like that, my rolls are going to be like on an eighth, like on an 8-bar loop as opposed to a 4-bar loop, just so they happen more sparsely. So it is something that catches the ear as like ear candy, as opposed to something that catches the ear because it's happening repetitively and all the time, right? So I think that's probably the things that really stood out to me the most about that one. So I just keep that in mind. Salem, SEYLM 2025 on Instagram. There are things that I liked about it, but I do think it's like the mix does need a little bit of love. One, production wise, a little overcomplicated at times. And then tuning on the vocals when you're singing, because there's no reason not to. You know what I mean? I tune my vocals. I'm a decent singer, but I'm gonna tune the shit out of my vocals anyway. Look, I gotta prove a point. I'm sorry, I gotta prove a point. I'm not a bad singer. At the same time, am I gonna fucking tune my vocals? Why would I not? Melodyne is way better, but this is the way I see you in my dreams. Paparazzi flash 100 pictures all of you hanging on my bedroom wall. I'm a kid again, I feel like 13. What I mean, since we fell in love, girl, I need your groupie, baby, as you are my superstar. I'm not a terrible singer, but you know what helps? Tuning. You know what smooths things out? Tuning. You know what makes those vocals even hit harder? Tuning, bro. Tune your vocals. Everyone does it. That's all my point. That's my point. Everyone tunes their vocals. If you guys want to make me sing you a song at any point, you can use your channel points for that. It does cost a lot because I don't want to make people make me sing the songs all stream. Otherwise, this turns into a completely different thing. Tarot by Sotero up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Thank you. I'll play you Zealand Ardor. I'll play you the end of it because I already hit the fucking runs at the end. I gotta be real. Yes, Sotero, I will try to talk less.
Let me get
you are right now, so I'll talk less.
Listen. Said it's the dope ghetto, flow killer.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Get in that casket if you know better. I just came back from the future, that shit was no better. I just got back from a feature, now they spit better. Kick pedal, homie got the drums that make you shit metal. Hysterical, my girl from Egypt, cause the bitch feral. My bad.
Wait, can I talk if I just really like it though?
They be fighting over who this shit, but I ain't pissed, I don't know. I pull up with that Pepto, got that
yeah,
shit.
Great flow.
I ain't quick with it, I'm equipped and I am quick with it. You can learn a thing or two from Terrell Stain.
Zealand Artist is actually sick flow.
I'll take your whip with your bitch in it.
Devious says I like this snare.
Take a flick, shit like Coke Bennett. Yeah, my stocks got some cold in it. Oh shit, so my stocks got some cold.
Sotero, what's your Instagram, bro?
So fed up, best give me the cash, the provolone cheddar. We just got back from the beach, we been there all day. I just came back from the future, that shit was
great flow, nice bounce.
Bring me all the money in a wheel.
Really good vocal.
My girl from Egypt cause the queen pharaoh. Spit hot shit, son of tea kettle. They be fighting over the little throne, shit'll beat down. Man, I'd rather pull a seat and wash your feet now.
Sunday says fire.
Press triangle and get in it. Hey sir, let me tell you something about my nature. Rain check, I'll take the ring and you'll miss with it. Take a flick, shit like Coke Bennett. Take a flick, shit like Coke Bennett. Yeah, my stocks got some.
Zealand Artist says, love the emotions and the delivery and the performance. This is a ripper. It is good. Great vocal control.
Boy, you know I keep that piece on me like salam alaikum. Make they feet concrete. Shit, then I'ma like them. It's just little on me and God would not forsake them. It's just little on me. Think they all could take them. Boy, you know I keep that piece on me like salam alaikum. Make they feet concrete. Shit, then I'ma like them.
I like that keep that piece on me like salam alaikum line too. That's like a really, that's a thoughtful bar right there. Sotero, what's your Instagram, bro? We all need to know. For what it's worth, if you're on TikTok, his TikTok is just Sotero. Yeah, well doubled, well mixed. Lots of things I like about this one. When does this come out? What's your Instagram? Is it Sorrento Gacira on Instagram? If it is, I'm going to follow you right now. Please let me know in the chat when you get a chance. I don't really have much feedback on it because I really enjoyed it. A lot of the feedback that I have on this one is positive. I think you use your vocal really, really well. Like, this is the thing that I try and tell rappers to do all the time. give us emotion, make us feel the thing you want us to feel in the way that you perform in the vocal. And I think you did a really good job of that. Okay, so._.tarot on Insta. That does not show up. Are you sure that's right? So._.tarot. That does not show up. Okay. Find me at Kayvan's House on Instagram. DM me your shit, because I'm going to follow you and make sure we support. And when you drop music, just make sure you put it in my release calendar too, because that's something that I check every single week. And that's a song that would definitely go on my playlist without a doubt, okay? So whenever you get a chance, just send me your actual like link to your Insta. I did really like that. We'll make sure we share it with the community as well. That was Tarot by Sotero. Really good shit, man. Good work. You're doing a lot of the right things. It's mixed well. It's arranged well. It's a good beat choice. The raps were good. First and foremost, that's one of the things that stood out. Adrian Tulio Sanchez up next. Produced by him. It's called Relax. Let us know what you think in the chat.
I don't even let her get mad. I just put 10 on the cutter, relax. Let her get turned up, right to the max. Tires get brains up, look at the checks.
Very Uzi coded already.
I shopping money, I don't shopping sex. Too legit to quit, rather die than have a basic bitch. I wouldn't say that I hate.
Wait, really good beat. The low end and the kick is a bit quiet.
You got a pole, don't play with it. Two strap, I be okay to miss.
Okay, everything but the low end on this is great. The sub and the kick to me is where this needs a little bit of work. It needs a little bit of massaging. There's maybe a little bit too much happening. Is this not CTH Rurio, says Two Fly Sounds? I'm not sure. He said he produced himself.
I don't even know how you get like that. I ain't treat like that when I had you. Basically, I'm in a bad mood. One wrong move, I'ma tag you.
The vocals cut through really nice. The vocals are mixed really well.
You know I had to.
It's the production still needs a little bit of work. And I think it's like the mix in the production one. Some of the like just the layering and the way things like where things sit. There's a lot happening with the synths that I think like gets a little confusing, a little overwhelming to listen to at times. The idea is very good though. This feels like a maximalist kind of production, you know what I mean? Alright. Yeah, I think biggest things for me in this one, low end, kick, sub, work on that a little bit more. There's no breathing with the arrangement to let the vocal shine, says DJ Transporter. I would agree with that too. That's, I think, what I mean by at times it feels like there's too much going on, especially when you get into that like middle of the song kind of area and all of the synths seem to be kind of hitting at once. There's just a lot happening. So it's a little hard to focus on one specific thing and you get kind of pulled in all these different directions, right? Again, I always say this, the vocal should be the star of the show. You do need to make sure that there's space for a vocal. I think this is a really key part of production. I said this earlier on today. You need to make sure you are making space for the vocal. It's all good and well to want to build out your production and make it huge and make it big and make sure there's a bunch of things. Because I'm the same. I did that as well. That's historically kind of how I've approached producing. But the one thing that I will say is I feel like I became a better producer at working with artists and also producing for a vocalist when I started to think about how do I create space and leave space for the vocal as opposed to how do I build and create these really complex compositions. Doesn't mean don't do that, because I think you still should. It's still something that I aim to do, right? Like I aim to create kind of really complex composition and do something that's cool and different and unique. At the same time, I think it's learning how to build up, and then pull back when you need to make sure that there's room for the vocal. You can still have those elements. Maybe those elements don't all need to come in at the same time. Maybe they can come in at different times. Maybe you can bring them in and out. And that's why arrangement becomes so important, right? If you have all of these things in there, that's great. It's amazing that you've been able to pull them out of thin air and kind of build them. But let's make sure we arrange them in a way that still leaves space for that vocal to really shine through. And I think there's just moments in that one, especially with the synths, where they start to clash and there's just too much happening around the vocal. My biggest thing in the production is definitely that low end, though. It's the balance between the kick and the sub. That is a difficult thing to figure out historically. I think that's one of the hardest things to do in production is really find that balance around the low end, but it is something you really need to think about and something you need to focus on if you want to be a great producer and really make great beats for yourself, okay? Adrian Tulio Sanchez, AD on Instagram. Thank you for sending that in. We're going to keep things going forward. We've got PB&J by J Chromatic up next, an artist that I do really enjoy, who is also kind of in that underground space, very synth-heavy, maybe a little Uzi, too Hollis, a little Destroy Lonely coded. PB&J, let us know what you think in the chat. I've been on hype shit all month, bro. Oh, wait, it's the first. Never mind. But you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. You do send in some hype stuff. I'm not mad at it. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. We are getting closer to our free skip section. Let me just see where we're at. 8 songs left. You see how full this low end is? I gotta open the window. It's a little hot in here. But this low end is very good. My music stream is not low cut. The audio is coming straight out of my computer and into the stream. So I haven't done anything like audio settings wise. And this low end feels very full to me, so I don't know what to tell you.
I don't even speak these facts. Think I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. I spend these racks.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to have you guys hear things as high quality as possible. Hold on, I'm opening the window.
But we got drum on that mag and we hitting that side. Brand new sparklers on man, Coney sick. Nigga bitch going too fast. Yo bitch ask for checks. So I paid it with sex. That chrome I see is red, but that red around your head. Yeah, I show your body, he dead. He wanna play, he get bled. That's how you do it.
Getting too hype listening to this music, man. It feels good. It feels good. Myra, what's up? Yeah, this one is rumbling, bro. Rumbling. J.Chrome9000 on Instagram. This is definitely an artist I enjoy, personally. Very hype. Super young also. I just think there's like, again, kind of a real distinct sound and style that's being like kind of explored here. And I think the best songs that Jay has sent over have been the ones kind of in that space. All right, next up, Haunted. Mondo got no style. It's my birthday. This is the first video, a part of my rollout for the album. All right, cool. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let's get some happy birthdays in the chat for Mondo. You can drop a HBD if you want. This is Haunted. Real cinematic video already.
Scary stories.
Mondo's visual art style has really been standout to me. It's something I've been listening to a lot and looking at a lot. I think his mixes need a little bit of work, but this is new, so let's check it out. The visual's really been a movie though, like every time.
My mama laid my sister down and tucked her in the bed. This was way before I was a thought up in the head. She walked into the kitchen, felt a whisper in her ear. A disembodied voice cried, get up out of here. Now my father dealt with demons on the daily throughout the years. A shadow of the past cast a longing for lost.
I do wish the vocals were up just a touch, but I really like the way this looks and feels. Nye, what's up? Welcome back to the chat, man. Amazing visuals as always.
Get so trapped in the atmosphere. I remember mama saying she had attention with my name. It made me the answers to a brain reverse the debt that we've been paying. Aiming for more life, but this shit ain't.
Is there a delay on the video? Do you guys see that? Actually, Slick LUT on that video says Zero in order.
I was sick. She's standing all in the corner, inching up till I got sick. My asthma acting up, moved away then lost touch. Now I thought she gave up, but she transformed into lust.
It is delayed, right? I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah.
It hasn't done that in forever.
I'm haunted. Yeah, no, I'm still.
Alright, I'll work on that between now and Thursday. I'm not sure where it's doing that. I thought we'd gotten away from the lag, the video lag.
When I was growing up, I liked to stare at my shadow. I tried to split us up with the entrance to the back door. I always crave control, now the way start to
I probably need to update something.
Every time I try love, it always ended in a battle. I rattle any table when I try to bring things, entertain the wrong people for so-called dream teams. Same things, late day, smoke screens, leave me be. I'm tired, but I'm still putting up, not fine.
It's really actually the lighting, like the way they've lit this video is so perfect. Great use of shadow and light.
Yeah, I'm
Makes it really spooky, which I think is what they're going for. It kind of almost feels like an older horror movie. I mean, I immediately think Hitchcock when I think of use of shadow and light like this. Komai, welcome back, man. It's also the slow zooms and slow pans that I think like really remind me of some classic horror. But yeah, really cool track. Would love the vocals fluctuated more in dynamics. Might be a stylistic choice. So for me, I actually wish that the vocals were a touch louder. The lead vocal was a touch louder. And also that kind of form and shifted, distorted vocal that was in the background too. I just wish that we were getting a little bit more from both of those. Oh, what the hell, man? Where's my shit lagging like this? Annoying. I probably need to update my browser. I'm sure that's it. Mundo Got Style. Mundo Got No Style on Instagram. Definitely go follow. Again, look, when I talk about visual representation from this artist, like, I think one of the real strong suits that this artist has is just this visual world building. It's really like next level visual world building in my opinion. Like he's really doing an incredible job. An incredible job. But yeah, I think sonically it's just, you know, let's make sure that vocal is really the star of the show again. I think it is for the most part, but it's just like every now and then a little bit of a thing. Moonsex, WRJC. Another one from WRJC. Let us know what you think in the chat. We listened to another WRJC song earlier and we did like it. W.RJ.C.
My mind went whining. She don't care what I'm saying.
Let us know what you think in the chat. You're welcome, man. Seriously, look. Props to deserved.
Girl, I'm too demure. I wasn't flirting. My stomach hurt. I'm on my period, nigga. Shut the
Two more songs, we'll do a free skip.
Down. Come watch the sun down. Hey, rub my feet while you at it. I'm trying to fuck now. Blood on the shit.
Vocals sit in a really nice place in this mix. Like really great place.
I'm trying to fuck till you scream. Now put your blood into me. Hey, I ain't scared, let me see. Hey, I ain't scared, let me see. Hey, blood on the shit.
Pianos may be a little strong in this mix. Maybe that's just a personal thing for me. But the piano chord, like the chords, feel like they hit a little hard. I almost wish they hit just a little softer. You know what I mean? It's like every other note within this chord progression feels really good. It's just that initial stab on the chord feels a little harsh. Right here, those could be slightly softer, I think, to me.
I'm trying to fuck till you scream. Now put your blood into me. Hey, I ain't scared, let me see. Hey, I ain't scared, let me see. Baby, you put your blood on the sheets.
Oh.
Girls telling me.
That's a really nice chord change right there.
And yellow girl give me fleas. And red girl spiritually. And love's one big scheme. Or maybe that's a marrying. Where all my singles living free. Who chasing matrimony.
This reminds me of like Common a little bit.
And the church ladies. Y'all all the same, believe me. Y'all all leave blood on the sheets. Baby, put your blood into me.
I like this song. This one's not out yet, right? W.RJ.C on Instagram. Of the two we've listened to tonight, this is probably the more standout song of the two. This one really just, it got my attention. I think it's the piano, it's the vocal. It's like the reverby snares a really nice touch also. Let us know what you think in the chat. It does, I think it does need like a melodic vocal in there in the background, like even just like a
watch too. Like having sex while she's on her hormone. It's wise. Blood on the sheets. Put your blood in me. And now we one in the stream. Baby, I'm trying to fuck to the screen. Baby, and I ain't scared, let me see. Baby, I ain't scared, let me see. Blood on the sheet.
Just like some little additive shit like that. I feel like it makes such a difference, especially when we talk about like more like jazzy hip hop songs. And I think that's why I love, small choir doing a hook, like just a melodic hook in the background to give it kind of another dynamic aspect in the song. I think that's why if you think about people like Kanye, if you think about people like Common, if you think about that, like that Chicago sound specifically, right? Because you'll hear it with Chance, you'll hear it with Saba, you'll hear it with Mick. It's bringing that additional element in there to just kind of make it more accessible for a different audience as well, and also just elevate the composition even more, right? That one sounded and felt really good. To me, the thing that would really send that over the edge is just a little bit of a melodic vocal in the background there to just make it even warmer. You know what I mean? The piano is warm, the drums are warm, your lead vocal is warm, but I think it's that additional piece that then just sends it and kind of elevates the entire thing even more. So for me, that's the only thing I hear, just a suggestion, but I like that. What's my accent? Oh, this is such a confusing thing. So I grew up in the UK. I was born in England. I lived there till I was 14. I moved from England to Raleigh, North Carolina, lived in Raleigh for 4 years, moved from Raleigh to Nashville, Tennessee, lived in Nashville for 6 years, moved from Nashville to New York. I've been in New York for 8 years. So it's kind of this combination of like British, Southern, New York accent. It's very confusing for most people. I get Boston sometimes. I get Australia sometimes. It's just confusing. Japanese store, Sunday, up next. Demo status, low key. Hey to you, Sunday. Yeah, people say that all the time. That's like a very common... Hey, are you from Australia? No, I'm not. I'm from the UK. I grew up in England. That's why I got a real soft spot for UK music, too. Yeah, everybody's always trying to figure the accent out, for real. It's confusing. Sunday, let us know what you think in the chat. Vocals need to come up a little bit more, especially the lead. A little bit more control on the vocal leveling also. Really beautiful composition, I agree. Vocal arrangement's wonderful. When this bass line comes in, I do think the slightest amount of tuning will help smooth out these vocals, though. Beautiful ideas. Electric guitars maybe a touch loud right here. You could turn that down a little bit. Percussion sits in a nice place. See right there where it gets a little shaky. You could tune that. I feel like it would just like smooth it out. Ooh, you hit it there though. Nice runs, really nice runs overall. Okay, the choir vocal is perfect on this. Lead vocal's a little dry. You know, it's not mixed yet, so I'll keep that in mind. But lead vocal is a touch dry. I think you need to make it match this just airiness of that background vocal a little bit more. You produced this too? Great job. Again, having listened to a lot of your music, this does feel the most polished of everything we've heard so far. So there's definite progression even on the production side of things. There's still work to be done. Actually, funnily enough, I think vocally, there's a producer slash musician in the chat here right now, Komai, who I think if you guys collaborated low key, could make something really cool. Because I feel like the things where I feel like maybe you need a little bit of work are the things that I think Komai does exceptionally well. And I think like musically, there's like an overlap there that could be really cool. Nice falsetto moment. I can't even hit that right now. Oof. Okay, the thing that I will commend you on in this, more than anything, is the range. You are jumping like 2 octaves from start to finish, and it's very cool. Yeah, got some Curtis in there. Like, you gotta hit those notes, man. You gotta belt those notes. You gotta go for it. I like that you did. There's like moments where I feel like it could be a little stronger in the delivery, but overall it's pretty solid. And again, I think the biggest thing for me is the growth. You know what I mean? I see the development, I hear the development in your production style and your singing. It's all getting stronger. To me, the standout there is the arrangement. You know what I mean? Especially the vocal arrangement and the vocal production. Red Sunday, 2 S's, and the bass line too. The bass line was great. Good work, man. Good work. Did I say one more and then a skip, or was that... I think so. I think... There's a crazy noise outside my window. We're gonna do a free skip right now. Something crazy is happening outside right now, it sounds like. All right, what we got? What's up next? Next free skip. Dracula, Tame Impala, Naughty Remix. All right, let's check it out. See how naughty this remix is. Let's see how naughty this remix actually is. So let us know what you think in the chat. Ryan_naughty on Instagram. Out of Raleigh. What's up with North Carolina being in there today, man? I'm not mad at it. Dirty Tech House I do like, so I'm probably going to like this. All right, good build up. Good build up into this first drop. Good build up into the drop. Yeah, this is hard. This is actually hard. We got the 3-minute radio edit too. Young Chino says vibe. Holy. Really good sound design. Mix on this is very solid too. This is the guy right here. And the Sabrina Carpenter rap. The Sabrina Carpenter rap team's hilarious, bro. And this is as easy as the content needs to be, man. He's vibing out. Oh! Super reserved and clean mix is Zeal and Order. This section right here is nice. This is my favorite section so far, right here. This section right here. Tough. That kick is kicking, bro. You guys got me wanting to DJ right now. Trying to do a set right now. Fuck stream. We're about to DJ for the rest of the set. For the rest of the stream tonight. Oh, what a nice third drop. Third drop is really cool. I like that there's a switch between each drop. Every drop is different. Not overcomplicated, but great sound design. So we're talking about sound design. We're talking about the synth work. It's great synth work. There's so much space for this vocal sample to cut through. Shout out to Naughty, bro. Ryan_Naughty. Out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Dude's kind of filthy. I need to hear more for sure. Great work. Nice solid 2-minute 51 radio edit. Very good. Deliberate and tasteful. Sounds almost like some outboard gear. It was good. I don't think it's outboard gear if I'm judging from his setup right here, bro. This looks like it's just he's just got the MIDI keyboard plugged into the Logic. Maybe it is, now that I'm looking at it. Regardless, it's nice. Dude, it's good both times. It's good the second time. I have a feeling it's going to be good the third and fourth time, too. All my tricks. All my tricks. Still working on it. I don't know why. Chop, chop. The fuck, man? Action timed out. All my tricks designer, Andre Bugatti up next. Out of New Zealand / Australia. I always forget this. Why do I always forget this? What the fuck, man? Nero, figure it out. All my tricks designer, Andre Bugatti. Gonna get me heated, bro. Gonna get me hot. Andre Bugatti, the @ is the A. Been a fan of this artist for a really long time on the stream.
Step out way too fly with my beach. Man, when you louder than a swift, I can't even lie. There's a science to this shit. It's gotta do it.
New Zealand, right?
Oh, she was gonna move me, yeah. Man,
I fucked it up again, I think.
all my trees is on them. 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 All my trees is on them.
This is such a chill listen already. I like this.
She see me and shining. What if you don't watch? No one wanna tell me, yeah. Just for swag surfing.
Oh my god, this is such a cool website. The website's gotten even cooler, bro. Cool website, man. Really cool website. You can drag these around. Wait, that's cool as fuck. Great website design. Australia, not New Zealand. I lied. Australia. I mean, I really fuck with this artist, man. I think he's super underrated. I've been saying this for a while. I think his music videos are really, really solid. I've always been a fan of his aesthetic and his sound. His website design has always been really cool. And just like visually, look, it's like it's fun. Like everything you listen to, everything you look at from this artist is like, there's a very specific aesthetic and it's a good aesthetic. It's cool. It stands out. I really fuck with this artist, man. Andre Bugatti, the @ is the A. Andre Bugatti on Instagram. All My Tricks Design. That one's not out yet. But let me know when it comes out, man. I'm definitely going to support. West Side by Caves up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep things moving. 7:46. This is our last set of 5 paid skips. And we'll try and get like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes of free skips before we get done. Appreciate you guys for being here today. Don't forget, we have our free Q&A in the Discord tomorrow. Make sure you join us if you haven't already. And go follow us on Kayvan's house too. Dude, it's nice. Purple Monkey says this is a nice ass vibe. I think the vocals need a little bit of work on this one, personally. Let's go check out the socials really quick. Real Caves on Instagram. To me, I think the vocal delivery needs a little bit of work still. It's close, but there's moments where it feels like the actual delivery of the notes, like the sung moments, could be a little bit stronger. So I keep working on that personally. Like it's a lot of you don't need to yeah, it sounds like the person who played everything and sang mixtape was shy about the vocals. I agree with that too. I think try to slide less in your vocal delivery, because it feels like you're sliding up to the note a lot when you sing it, as opposed to just hitting the note immediately. So try to avoid sliding into the note, because I think the sliding into the note is bringing out a bit of a weird tone in your vocal. For me personally, where I feel like you can hit these notes. I'm hearing you hit these notes, but it's the slide into it and maybe the way you're actually pronouncing certain words that feel like they're kind of making it feel a little off in the delivery. Here, let's see what it...
out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally, left here without you.
It's like when you do the you don't need to do that, right? Like that's not your natural singing voice, and I can tell because when you do your natural singing voice, you're dead on with the notes. But when the singing voice changes and you start to do those kind of like stylistic like sounds on it, I think that's where you start to lose it. So look, like this is the advice that my vocal teacher and vocal coaches have always given me, and I think it's helped me the most when I actually think about singing. One, I tense up in front of a mic. It happens all the time. So I am going to kind of feel things hit in a non-natural way. Sometimes not always catch it. You know what I mean? The glissandos really are something that could hit hard. A gorgeous voice though. Yeah, I think your natural tone is really good. I think when you try and push out of your natural tone, that's probably where I hear the inconsistency the most. So I really just try and sit back into your natural voice. You want to support from down here, right? You want to support from your diaphragm. You don't want to be singing from here. You don't want to be singing from your throat. You don't want to be singing through your nose. You really want to be supporting everything from down here, and just make sure you're actually, like, I don't know the best way to say it, but it's really supporting all your vocals from your diaphragm. It's going to make a huge difference for you. And don't feel like you got to push your vocal to be louder. That's the point. You can turn your gain up. You can record it differently. Don't feel like you got to push your voice beyond where it should be, because I think that is a thing that I hear a lot from vocalists sometimes, which is going to change the way that your vocal actually sounds. It's an instrument. It's strings. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Depending on how you play those strings, it's going to be better or worse. So just keep that in mind. Definitely keep working on it. I think there's something there, but at the same time, where I do hear the inconsistency, where it feels like you're pushing your voice into an unnatural tone. So just keep that in mind. Witness, Zeal and Ardor up next. All right, what's up with this? Let's see what's up. This is a demo. That's fine. We love demos in here. Let us know what you think in the chat. Zeal and Ardor. Cool. Very cool, kind of like, I forget what they call it, but it's that like sound, that one sound that captures you. It's like an out-of-the-box sound. The wow, 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 wow. Where are you guys from? Swiss? Super unique sound.
What you gonna do when I come to you?
This is like perfect sync music for a TV show, commercial, movie, like, in my opinion. Really cool work, honestly. The electric piano sits in a bit of a weird spot, I think, in the mix. That's the only thing I really hear. Vocal I do like, though. Maybe a little bit more processing on the vocal. Nice says, yeah, this is perfect sync music. Production is very cool and unique. This section right here is... Oh, you're a metal musician by trade. This is cool for being so far out of your wheelhouse. EPs, the electric piano is the only thing that I hear that sits in a strange place. I actually weirdly think it could be louder. Other than that, I really like this.
What you gonna do when I come to you?
I think the electric piano needs to be louder right there. Guitar is really nice. David Dennis says I like the electric piano. I think I just want it to be more like in the forefront of the mix. Yeah, it just right now it sits between being tucked in the back and brought up, but it feels like a piece of the instrumentation that could be brought more into the forefront and be a really, really nice transition into that section. I need more from the vocals, to be honest. Definitely more processing from the vocals. I think that's one of the things that I hear too, is like they feel a little dry in comparison to everything else, especially when you get into that one section, because you've got that one kind of vocal sound that's kind of been cut into the instrumentation. That's like the like that part's processed really well. I think I want to hear more distortion and saturation from the lead vocal as well, just to match that energy that's happening in the production. But this show's actually really cool, man. Great job, especially for something that's so far away from metal. I like that. Face, Young Chino up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Hello, Chef Cook. Welcome to the chat. We're about to get into free skip soon. Bumbleclot. Rasclot. Wagwan. You are very welcome. Young Chino. If you're in New York, make sure you go vote tomorrow. If you haven't already. We got a mayoral race to win. All right? Go vote. Go out there. It matters. I think your vocals need to be louder in this mix, especially because that synth is so in your face. He does have a Pop Smoke-esque voice, and I love it. I hope he sweeps too, Zeal and Ardor. Two Flies love the production of the last one. I did too. I thought it was really cool. I'm getting sturdy under the desk. I can't stand up and do it because I'm not a good dancer. We need more ad-libs on this from you, bro. If you think about pop, right, like, one of the things about pop was the ad-libs. And I think for this type of music in general, the ad-libs are such a big part of it to keep that energy up. I do the wet brain? What is that? Big Red Sloth, I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Shorty fuck with me, but ain't a tree, so I don't feel no pain. She vibing out with dudes, but that shit ain't never feel the same. She love it cause I'm cool, don't get no fuck, I hope you feel it. If it ain't about no money, I ain't tryna talk.
I'm not about, okay, you know what?
Real, not fake, I be tired of that tryna talk. Really was a hustler, I was selling dope up at the mall. Going wall to wall, yeah, that's
no.
Got too many fuckboys and them old ass wanna see me fall.
In response to that question, no, I don't do the wet brain. I don't know that that sentence makes sense, though, considering what wet brain is. Belly, what's up, man? Feel like the vocal's not poking through the beat enough, getting drowned a little. I agree with that. They need to come up. Getting 50 from this. Yeah. I don't think so. I'm still not sure that I'm looking at the right thing, bro. Are you talking about the... Are you talking about the syndrome? Like the medical thing? I don't drink at all, so... I should be listening to the right thing. Yeah, like what are we talking about here, bro? You're gonna need to clarify in the chat. I think, yeah, biggest thing here, more ad-libs, right? Need some ad-libs. Need these vocals to come up in the mix a lot. I mean, I guess we can fucking show everybody what it is if you really want to, like, you want to expose yourself like that, sure. Wet brain. Definition of symptoms causes. Disorder of the brain caused by chronic thiamine deficiency. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you're talking about an actual artist. Oh, okay. You're talking about actual artists. Can you submit it in the chat? Sorry, if you want to submit music, just make sure you do it in Nero. I thought you were talking about this, bro. I was like, what are we talking about Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome for? That's a really serious thing for us to be talking about Monday at 7:57 p.m. after a full day of work. Why is that what we're talking about? We're going to get into some free skips shortly. We got 2 more paid skips to get through. Selfie by King Arthur up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. I thought you were trolling for a second, bro. I thought you were trolling for a second. That's why I was like, what are you talking about? King Arthur, AP Dilbert 333. Yeah, seriously, I thought you were like trolling or something. I was like, bro, I don't drink. If you're trying to call me dumb, like, I don't drink. Vocals also need to come up in this one a little bit more, I think. AP Dilbert 333. I like the way the vocals feel. I just wish they were a little bit more in the forefront of the mix.
Now twist, try, shuffle, don't forget to dip. Hands on hips, now twist, try, shuffle, don't forget to dip. A slow wine and grab a wrist.
I don't know if I love the chorus as much as I like the verse on this one. Only because I think the verses are really strong. It's rare that I feel this way. Usually it's the opposite. And I'm like, oh, the verses are not strong and the chorus is really strong. I feel like the chorus needs to be stronger on this for it to be super, super catchy. I like the melodic choices though. Maybe just because of the cha-cha shuffle thing in there. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of like a chorus that tells you like what dance move to do in general, except for the Cha-Cha Slide and Cupid Shuffle, which are probably the only two where I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I can fuck around and do this. And maybe Soulja Boy would crank that. Soulja Boy. But I think that's maybe it. It's just like from a lyrical standpoint. Imagine being told what dance moves to do. Well, that's a thing. You know what I mean? It's a thing that's happened in music like for years, right? Like, I just think it's like, it has to be such an undeniable thing, and it's so hard to create that. You know what I mean? Like even if you think back to like the classics who did like Do the Hustle, like they weren't really telling you what the dance to do was. They were just telling you to do the dance. You know what I mean? So I think that's maybe where it loses me a little bit, is like, you're not really, it's not like you've named a dance and like do this thing, right? Like you're kind of telling us what dance moves to do, and I feel like that's kind of where the disconnect comes in the chorus on this one. Because the verses are really good. It was like, we're kind of getting into it anyway. That rhythm is there, that feeling is there, that movement is there. But like at the same time, it's just the dance that, you know, what? You wet brain? No, I'm kidding. You're not wet brain. Backflip, kickflip, 360, real smooth. That's not the Cha-Cha Slide either. But it's okay. You get the idea. You get what I'm coming from. I think that's the tough thing. It's hard to sell a dance song like that in 2025 in general, right? So I think you just have to be like really intentional about the way that you get people to feel the thing, as opposed to telling them to do it. Backflip, kickflip, 360, real smooth is hilarious though. Doty, better up next. Let us know what you think in the chat, man. This is Doty. Oh man, sorry guys, it's been a long day today. I'm tired as fuck. Also, I'm about ready to get in bed and play some Arc Raiders. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm playing Arc Raiders. I'm gonna throw some laundry in the washing machine. I'm gonna play some Arc Raiders. Better, Doty, let us know what you think in the chat. One more paid skip and then we'll do some free skips before we get out of here, okay? I'm gonna go a little bit over today, but I want to make sure we get some free skips in. David Denena, 2Ds, 3Ds. This has got a little bit of a Tame Impala feel to it, if we're being honest. Stylistically, for me, personally... Oh, stick back. Don't even worry about it, man. It is what it is. We're here. There's maybe slightly too much reverb on all of the vocal layers, because it does feel like they bleed into some of the other elements a bit too much for my taste. Like, the vocals are just so reverby that they kind of almost swallow up everything else. And there's a lot of really good instrumentation in here that I think I would like to hear a little bit more. And then there's also reverb in all of that instrumentation too. So I think it's maybe just dialing back on the reverb a touch, just to really allow some of these different elements to shine through a little bit more. But I really like musically what this is. And I love this section right here too. Only for me. Let us know what you think in the chat. Generally, I feel pretty good about this one. It's those little things on the mix. I would love to hear you push your vocals a little bit more, especially in this final climax too. Sorry, I can't help myself. But I think that's the thing, is like when you get into that last part, right? At least for me, I think that's where it like really pushes things over the edge a little bit, is when you have those big climactic vocals towards the end of a song. So I would love to hear some additive stuff like that, just for the kind of the added layer. But I think the biggest thing for me is probably the amount of reverb. It's just like at a certain point, when you have so much reverb happening at once, it bleeds into and muddies up some of those other elements. David 2Ds, David D. Denena on Instagram. But I really like the idea of the song. I really like the production of the song overall, especially from an instrumentation standpoint. And I think that just this sound for you is a really good sound. So I would love to hear you do more in this space overall. I just think you need to figure out the balance between those reverbs, so you can still have those things cutting through, those instrumental pieces kind of cutting through and being there. But at the same time, yeah, nice Steve Lacy vibe. I think it's just kind of like, I would love to hear a bit more of a climax personally. And then also just hear the instrumentation cut through. You did such a good job on the production. The Breeze, Aaron Bogan. Let us know what you think in the chat. I actually listened to this project that you dropped the other day, Up for Air. This is Aaron Bogan's first album, right? Yeah, first full album. Beautiful vocal tone. Up for Air was the standout for me.
A place to rest my thoughts.
But just a really nice vocal tone. Pure vocal tone.
I'm always overcomplicating the idea of what I want.
It's a very natural vocal tone, right? So he's leaning back into this really cool natural voice. Also slick 70s vintage drum sound. The whole thing is, this is produced and mixed very well. It's so clean. Yeah, you're welcome, man. I'm gonna save this one too, because I do like this one. But I think on listening for New Music Friday, the one that I picked was Up for Air. Yeah, it sounds like it was paid for sure. Like, I don't know if that's true. Do you pay someone to mix this, or do you mix it yourself? Produced by Will Salsky, so not produced by the same, not the vocalist and the artist, but it's mixed by somebody who knows what they're doing. That's kind of like what I'm getting from it, you know? Everything sits in a really, really good space. Will Salsky? Oh shit, okay, yeah. This makes sense. An engineer who's worked with a lot of people. There you go. West Side Boogie, Casey Veggies, Far East Movement, Dubs, Il Nicky. I don't know who some of these people are, but that's pretty. Sean Kingston, Chanel West Coast, I'm dead. Definitely well mixed. And nice production too. Oh, Kato on the track? Love that. Yeah, this dude's been putting in work, bro. And he's he's produced a lot of remixes and stuff too. Sick. Love that. Yeah, shout out to your sister's boyfriend, for real, man. We love when people keep it in the family. All right, we're about to get into free skips. If you guys have submitted, put your artist name in the chat right now. It's not a guarantee we'll play every single song. Oh, this section's awesome. Chorus vocal right here is amazing. Or choral. We'll try and get through as many people as possible. It is going to be more rapid fire, so we might not listen to the entire song. We're going to try and get through as many as possible, okay? Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Yeah, really, really cool work, man. I think this is, you know what? This might be my favorite one from the project. Purely for the way that it builds as well. All live instrumentation. I think when we get towards the end of that one, it feels really, really good. Here, in the meantime, just while we play, or while we wait to, I don't know what my password is for this fucking account. Okay, never mind. Not gonna play it. Not gonna play it. I was gonna give you guys a little preview. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. While I make this secondary cue, I've got a song dropping on Friday from Vera, who is my little sister. Song was co-written by my wife. Shit, I haven't sent it to myself yet. Never mind. I guess I'm not going to. I guess I'm not gonna play it. Fuck, man. All right, never mind. I was going to play you a song, but it is what it is. I'll play you the last one that came out instead. This is one of the artists that I manage. We've got another song coming out this Friday, which you guys should check out if you haven't. But this is the last song she put out. And let me build this cue. So if you're in the chat, let me know what your artist name is. Never send you in my postcard. Distance still suffer, and then you forget me just last month. We were touching shit and touching tongues. Left my brother in your parents' house. I'm gonna call from the crash tonight. kiss me? Are you out late with your friends? Don't you miss me? I'm in the mirror, picking a fight. I'm telling you, who's gonna love you like I do? Definitely go check her out, man. We got a couple songs out. Hot and Unbothered's also a really fun one if you haven't checked it out yet. Actually, fuck it. Let me just show you the music video for this, because I'm really proud of this one personally. This is like the song. This is like the best song I think we've put out so far. But the next song we're putting out this Friday is like this really beautiful song about love that just transcends time and space, and like it's just such a cool. Like it's really good. I think you guys will like it. But this is Hot and Unbothered, which is probably my favorite song that we've put out so far. This one came out in November or October.
Pop the tag off a new bikini. Spend the day all by myself. Read a chapter of
You should definitely go follow her. It's just at middle name is Vera on Instagram. That's her Instagram right there. Ooh, Wilby's fire. And she's based in Nashville right now. So if anybody's in Nashville and they're trying to work, let me know. In Santorini, I wanna take it easy. Wet hair in summer, plain water like all the time. UVs make me dumber. Directed by my wife, edited by my wife also. Shout out to Kristen. I said behind about it. Girls just wanna be sad. Shout out to our producer Jack MG who produced this one as well. Bonjour. Sneaky PC music touch is Zeal in order. Shot on iPhone, edited on CapCut. Budgets well worked with. They're trying to have a good time. And I need your opinion. The girls are gonna be fine. Girls wanna talk in a movie. They wanna stalk themselves online. I'm just the best I will sue me. Girls don't wanna be fine. Yeah, love this one. It's called Hot and Unbothered. It's by an artist named Vera. Go check her out. Middle name is Vera on Instagram. New song this Friday called Every Universe. Make sure you go check it out. We got music videos dropping through the holidays for the songs that are out. Girlfriend, Jar of Pennies, and Every Universe you guys are going to see as well. So make sure you stay tapped in. Lots of cool stuff coming. You're going to see me posting about that nonstop, so you will see it. Up next, we've got Ola. We're going to get into our free skip section. Like I said, we're going to do about 30, 60 seconds of each song. Just try and get through a couple. These are slapping. I appreciate you. Thank you. Ola featuring Ye Ali and DJ Miss Milan, lead single for my new project called Boy Next Door, coming out this month. All right, I love all three of these people, man. I've known DJ Miss Milan for years, pre-Dolce stuff. I've known Ye Ali for years, pre-fucking him being Ye Ali, pre all the Chris Brown shit. Literally since maybe 2014 or 15, I think was when I connected with Ye Ali initially. And then Ola is someone I found recently who I've just genuinely fall in love with his music. So look, man, we might end up listening to this whole thing. You guys are in retreat right now, bro. We got DJ Miss Milan on the track. Woo!
Tell me what you need, girl. I won't waste no time. Over and over again, you gave your heart away to someone who ain't love you. I ain't scared to show up.
Oh wow, we're already in the 2000s R&B bag right now. is my line and
I got you. I
can't be your man. This is what this is. This is catchy as fuck. Can we just talk about the perfect 90s nature of this, bro? Ola, I didn't even know you were in the chat right now, bro.
I do plumbing, I change tires, I fix leaks. I do dinner, I take trips, I kiss feet. I bring your love reciprocate.
Yes, bro.
I need a
great work.
like Usher, just say yeah. So what you need me to fix? Let's do breakfast and fried. We can add that to the list. I think I saw the right signs. So make up your mind.
Hey, man. You could tell me this is a classic, I wouldn't doubt it. 100%. You could tell me this is from the golden era of R&B, I would not doubt it. This has got that like Candy Rain fucking catchiness to it, bro. It's got like, it's like a little John B. It's got a little fuck. I'm like forgetting names, bro, but like. All right, what are we talking about, man? 90s R&B.
Is this the boy next door hotline?
Shout out to DJ Miss Milan, also on the track right here, bro. I'm sorry, we're talking like a little Tevin Campbell. Can we talk for a minute? Woo! Which names can't we say anymore? This is really good, bro. Yo, shout out to Ola, man. This shit is a fucking banger. Yeah, it's Ola. Oh, man, you guys are gonna have me. Can we talk for a minute? 'Cause I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute? 'Cause I want to know your name. Woo! Ola! Ola! Elijah up next. This one's dumb. I told you guys you can make me sing you stuff. Should we end with a karaoke song today just for fun? Because I'm in the mood. Oh! 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 Yo, Elijah, what the fuck, bro? ELXJH. Why is this so hard? I've never heard you go this hard before.
Wake up in the morning, crack a dawn and stretch my arm and wipe my eyes. Thank the Lord for why I'm at and why I'm going.
God damn, dude. So I'm already a big fan of this artist, right? His music is hard. But this is the first time I've heard him this way. He's on one of my artist Anton Now's albums, Quiet Before All Explodes. It just came out this year. I didn't know you got down like this, Elijah. I gotta be honest. God, this is fucking hard. This is hard, bro. Oh! Time to blow up. Thanks for the follow. Local soundtrack. Thanks for the follow. I'm having too much fun to this one. I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. Purely for the fact that we need to get through more songs. Elijah, though. ELXJH. Oh, man. That was called Dumb. We got Courage Remix by PME up next. I'm gonna sing you guys a song at the end. Just for fun. That was very tough, bro. Courage Remix. PME and Vinny Dangerous. Instant Jam. Very good work. Great production. Great vocal delivery. It's nice to hear you with that type of energy, bro. I feel like I haven't heard that side of you in like a really long time, so it's nice. PME, let us know what you think in the chat. Courage. Out of Fayetteville, Vietnam. We got North Carolina in the building. Let's see what's up.
Walk up in this bitch like I ain't scared of shit. Of course I'm terrified, but that ain't no excuse to quit. Ain't got time to let it stop me, I got shit to accomplish. While you sitting there hesitating, my nigga the
Alright, I do think vocals need to come up a little bit in this mix.
Make every second count. Make a plan, sit down with the pad and pen and plot it out. Take it out your head and write it
I like this beat.
Just make it real, then step out on the stage and show the world just how you feel.
Sub is maybe a little too boomy for my taste, right? I think the claps kind of feel like the predominant kind of sound in the production. Thank you, Zealanardo. You are not the only one to tell me that.
And for those next up, here's a message for your generation. Life's already hell, might as well take a shot at heaven.
Maybe one of these days, maybe one day they'll put me on the radio. I don't know, we'll see.
It takes courage to have a dream and never quit.
So I do like this.
Somebody gotta have
I still think there's work to do. There's a lot of space around that lead vocal, right? I like the direction it's going in. I like the energy of the vocal. I like the delivery style. What I do think you need to do is start to fill up around some of that space in the lead vocal, because it does feel like it's kind of just the lead vocal on its own, and I would like to hear you build around that a little bit more. More ad-libs, more doubles, more like call and response type moments, and then just work on the inflections in your voice as well, because I feel like that's one of the things that you can do to just kind of make it a little bit more dynamic of a delivery. I want to hear you, like, think about Keem. I was listening to Keem the other day, or earlier today, and that was the thing that caught me about Keem, bro, is his vocal inflections. Those shits get me in, they get me hyped, they get me thinking about the music and listening to it intently. And I think that's one of the things like most rappers need to learn how to do better, is use their voice as an instrument. And I think that's one thing for you that if you can start doing it, I think you'll really excel. PME.jib on Instagram. ID up next by 2Fly. Ooh. Newcastle, Australia. Okay. Let's check this out.
I think I know what you think about me. And damn, that shit just must be so exhausting. I don't think I listen when you're around me.
Saving this.
I'm just waiting till you stop talking. Whoa. How can
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
That's your story. Most of all, you got promoted where you thought you know me. I don't even wanna know you, but you wanna know me. Whoa, damn shit.
2Fly, bro. 2Fly.sounds.
What you think of me, little bitch? I'm tired of asking. Drunk as fuck, you said you love me in the taxi. Can you tell me what it's all about? Cause I'm too high right now.
I'm fucking hype, bro.
Tell me I'm sign, I'm not. Ain't trying to listen, crank up the volume. I need a round of applause. Took your broken heart and I fixed it for you.
Give me chills, bro. I got chills right now.
My beating heart is all I got left, so tell me, baby, why you
My hairs are standing up. Look, I got goosebumps. Nah, bro, you give me actual goosebumps. I know the music is good when my whole body reacts to it. Whoa. I didn't even mean to listen to this whole thing, but fuck, this is really hard, bro. 2Fly.sounds. You're sick, dude. Me. Whoa. Yeah, this is tough. Great fucking work, bro. I don't even know what Newcastle, Australia is. Let's find out. East Coast, Southeast Coast, New South Wales. Is that the Gold Coast, technically? Is that what they call that? Is that the Gold Coast? I don't know shit about Australia, I gotta be honest. Newcastle, Australia, close to Sydney. Yeah, bro, you're tough. Banger, 100%. That was called ID. Great job. Nye Calvin, Sundance up next. Whoa. I'm sorry, I got geeked out about that one, man. I got chills. You gave me chills. You're welcome. Thank you. Sundance, Nye Calvin. A genre bender. Oh, Gold Coast is up top. All right, cool. Thank you for teaching me that. Because I've never known what the Gold Coast is. People will say it all the time, and I'll be like, I don't really know what that is on the coast. There's 4 coasts. There's 4 coasts in Australia.
All-powerful ball of fire.
They could all be gold, as far as I'm concerned.
Blocks for a person come from. The stuff that makes us.
All right, we've hit the 30-second mark. The intro's a bit too long, Nye. This is a thing for me. A 30-second intro is too long of an intro in my world. I do think vocals could come up in this mix overall. Probably one of the first things I hear in this one specifically. This is an older song for me though than what we've listened to recently, so I'm gonna take that into account too. It's still really cool, like from a taste perspective. Nye.Calvin on Instagram. But my picky feedback, slightly long intro, vocals need to come up in this mix a bit more. Really cool instrumentation though. As is the case with everything I've heard from you. 4:52 also very long. Maybe less long in 2020. In 2025, 4:52 is an extremely long song. And there is a lot of space in between vocals for production. And that's what I'm noticing right now. We're like 2 minutes in. It's been more production than it has been vocal. I think that's great for an album cut. I probably would say as a single, those are the things that I would maybe gripe about as a manager as, hey, we've got a lot of space in this track. We got a lot of open space in between vocals. We may lose people in these spaces. The intros may be a bit long. The songs may be a bit long. Those are maybe the only things I could really say about it. Vocal needs to come up in the mix a little bit. But again, it's older. So I know the stuff that we've heard since then shows that growth and development that I'm always looking for. Komai, what you want? Up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is new. This is 3 days old. Okay, I kind of love this music video already. Oh yeah, this is sick, dude. Let us know what you think in the chat. This shit's so groovy, bro. Yeah, for sure, man. Nice wobbly Crumb and DeMarco vibes here. I really actually love this video. How'd you guys do this? There's Nye as well in this. Nye helped shoot and edit everything, VFX and all. You guys have a really, really good creative, like, just back and forth between the two of you. It's just I can really, like, see and hear the influence that you have on each other, in each other's music and visuals, and I just think that's such a cool thing. Keep that energy, man. You guys are really, like, pure creatives, and I really love that about you both. I actually I've been bringing you guys up in calls. I've been bringing you guys up in calls with other clients and artists that I talked to a lot recently. Purely off of the interaction that we had in Boston, but also just seeing your art and the way you approach it, bro. Like, you two just give off this, like, pure creative energy that I don't see from everyone, you know? Shot it all in a thrift store and a Walmart, and it feels good, man. You guys are building something really cool. Keep it up. Keep this energy. Keep these vibes, for real. It's infectious. Nah, you guys, it's just a matter of time. I swear to God, with you guys, it's a matter of time. You just gotta have someone who really gets your shit see this, bro. Like, someone who really just understands the creativity. You know what I mean? Like, what you guys give me is like that early, like, Roots, Erykah Badu, D'Angelo, that crew of people. It's like that kind of energy that I get from you guys. People are gonna eat this up here in Europe, says Zeal and Ordo. I do think the UK music community would really fuck with your shit, like, a lot. Nah, I really, like, appreciate you guys. Like, just the whole vibe I get from you is, like, really special. I don't say this about everybody, like, truthfully. Like, it's not everybody that I could, like, I didn't even hear you guys' music yet. Like, truthfully, had not heard your music yet, and kind of already had this feeling about both of you and the way you approach everything. Just the conversation that we were having, and creativity and the way you think about it. Like, it's just different. You know what I mean? Not everybody approaches things this way. And I think that bleeds through in everything you do. So just keep this energy, all right? Don't lose this energy. It's beautiful. KayvanMD on Instagram. I know it sounds like I'm just gassing you guys up all the time, but like truthfully, like I genuinely feel this way. And I'm passionate about feeling this way about it too. King Shamash, good for you. This is our last one of the night, and then I'm going to sing you one song, but I don't know what yet. I don't know what yet. Let's see what we got, man. Something I can actually sing, maybe. King Shamash, a bit of a quiet intro on this one. I think it gets louder, though. I definitely will. It's got to be the right artist, though, you know? I mean, it's like, what can I even sing right now?
Saying I've been stingy with my time and I don't understand. I got my foot on the gas and I'm still like that. I wish you could see.
Maybe Weak by SWV. I'm feeling some classic R&B. I like this stuff. I do think that the vocal mix could maybe, like, the whole thing could just knock a little bit harder than it does, I think, just with the production, but I do like that the vocal is kind of in the forefront. I think there's just a part of me that wishes the whole production knocked just a touch more.
I've been moving shit, baby, like I got a flu. Baby, I got bands and I got plans for us too. When I'm on the roads, baby, I'm doing.
Oh, end of the road?
I wish you could see that it's for you. Yeah, crushing up this money in my double car. Yeah, I can't know this love and girl, you got me stuck. Yeah, but I learned that I really am not.
I can't sing that, bro. Oh, this is only one song a day. Wow. Okay. Good for you. I always end up going to Luther Vandross. I don't know if I can do that right now, though. Fuck it, let's do Tevin Campbell. It's a little high for me.
English isn't your first language like
it's a little high for me, but I'll do it. Fuck it. We had a great stream.
Much. And I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much.
Wow, shout out Luther, bro. What a songwriter. It's not an easy song. I love to sing songs that are not easy, though, to be honest. we just love a little auto-tune to smooth it out.
It's never too much.
I probably just don't need to be belting it, if I'm being completely honest. Terrible ending. Great song, great stream. Like I said, submissions are open for Monday. If you want to submit your music, or sorry, Thursday. If you want to submit your music, you can. We're back on Thursday. Usually do music feedback and review, and that is really what it's about. Got a lot of playlists, a lot of other things. I didn't mean to close the browser entirely just now, but it is what it is. We're out. Make sure you go check us out on other platforms. I'm going to leave you guys with the playlist of songs that we found on live stream. Sorry to just fucking belt at some of you guys who just came in here for the first time. But it's okay. We listen to everything. Like I said, I've been working in music for 10 years, so it's just about fun more than anything else. So come through, join the Discord, join the community. I'd love to have you guys. Like I said, we're back on Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great rest of your week. Peace.
I'm not playing now. I talk to my mom daily. Now listen to me clear.
What the fuck we doing? All this shit we doing. I got this shit moving. God just get me through it like, what the fuck we doing? All this shit we proving. I got this shit moving. God just get me through it like, what the fuck we doing? All this shit we doing. I got this shit moving. God just get me through it like, what the fuck we doing? All this shit we doing. I got this shit moving. God just get me through it like. Bro, shit, I know
Nigga about to whoa shit. I know, nigga just told shit. Can't hear him, got lost in the marsh pit. Feet 5-4 with the mouth, feet came from the cold boot swing. Better watch what you saying when you call my name. Till I kick new flame, the birth of new cane. Ain't no peace, the ruckus Wu-Tang. Dipped in the thing, I'm back to Bruce Wayne. Said that ain't my bit, but did my new thing. Say my story, Kawhi on some millions. Said Orlando, kid that magic. Got this David Copper feeling. I said, what the fuck we doing? All the shit we doing, y'all got this shit moving. God just get me through it like, what the fuck we doing? All the shit we proving, y'all got this shit moving. God just get me through it like, what the fuck we doing? All the shit we doing, y'all got this shit moving. God just get me through it like, what the fuck we doing? All the shit we doing, y'all got this shit moving. God just get me through it like, we are so far from heavenly. Asking God for the empathy. Still I crush up this remedy. I'm gonna spark up this therapy.
Lord knows I be sinning like a motherfucker. Like God forgive me. Lord knows industry for the blood suckers damn near need garlic with me. But I'm a seasoned and shit, been doing this since conference with the parents and teachers and shit. Ducking heaters and heathens way before Hellcats, SRTs and demons and shit. But we still riding. Till the wheels fall off, till the steering wheel lock, till the car won't start. Gon' master P my part. Like what you mean by that? What you mean? Well, I'm still about it. Cause I know folks who still pray to change their situations. But if you know what I know, you know I'ma get them all about it. Still up in Chicago. I'm talking real Chicago. That's the bottom. To get revenge like I was desperado. For all the people in this bitch who I know who live through the things that I do. Cause if we ain't making shit shake, then what the fuck are you alive for?
What the fuck we doing? Shit, all the shit we doing. Y'all got this shit moving.
We been smoking things in this motherfucker, boy.